And what's good, everybody? Glad to have you guys back at the stream once again tonight. Part of a special live stream covering Thursday Night Football tonight, NFL action. It is week 15 of the NFL season, and we got a good one on store for tonight. AFC West matchup battle. It is the Kansas City Chiefs, 9-4 record. The Chiefs with a victory will move up for the moment to first place in the AFC. Right now, they're at third as they have the same record as the Patriots and the Titans at 9-4. 3-2 in a row for Kansas City, winning 6 straight games in a row as they are at Inglewood, California here, SoFi Stadium, home of the Chargers, as the LA Chargers enter this matchup 1 game behind the Chiefs, 8-5, 4-3 at home winners of their last 2 straight games, and right now 5th in the conference, right behind Baltimore at number 4, losing the head-to-head. Hopefully going to be a great game tonight. Glad to have you guys on board. X-Thunder, Brian, Dennis on the stream, Vincent, welcome back in here, guys, and glad to have you back in here. And both of these teams coming off huge victories in their last game on Sunday. Kansas City demolished the Raiders 48-9. The defense forced 5 turnovers by Las Vegas. 4 of those were fumbles, which included a game-opening fumble by Josh Jacobs, returned to the end zone for a touchdown. The Chargers coming off a big victory over the Giants 37-21, where Justin Herbert threw 3 touchdown passes. Both of these teams top in the NFL and top 5 in the NFL in total yardage this season with both the Chargers and the Chiefs. Both teams love to air out the football, pass the ball downfield. Chargers come into this game though struggling against the rush. Number 31 defense in the NFL, right in front of Houston, who's got the worst defense against the rush this season. That's where we'll see if they can start to break out the running backs in the backfield for Kansas City tonight, led by Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Darrell Williams as well. What's good, Brian? Glad to have you back at the stream here, man. Vincent taking the Chargers tonight. This is a huge game. We've seen like a lot of upsets this season happen on these Thursday night games. Kansas City's defense, it has come out lately here. Kansas City only allowing opponents last 5 games to 9.6 points per game. And they are doing it through multiple games that they've allowed their opponents to around 9 points in these games for Kansas City. So their defense to start off this season, it was struggling. They couldn't get anything going. They couldn't get their defense off the field for like the first month and a half. And here we have like the last month, everything has completely changed for Kansas City. The pass rush has come alive. The secondary is able to force interceptions. And this team looks completely different. And now the offense has started to flow here. And things are starting to click for Kansas City. What's good, Matty Joe? Welcome to the stream here, man. Hope all is going well. Bradley, what's good? Welcome in. Huge NFL game going on board tonight. Patrick Mahomes enters this matchup, 27 touchdown passes, number 5 in passing yards with over 3,600. Justin Herbert, number 4 in passing yards, over 3,800 yards, 30 touchdown passes to 11 picks. It's going to be a great matchup here with 2 top 5 quarterbacks in passing yards so far this season. Both teams are explosive. They have a ton of big playability. Kansas City will go in the white uniforms tonight. Red numbers, red helmet. And the Chargers will take the field with their sky blue uniforms tonight. And the white helmet with a yellow bolt. Tight in the standings. Somebody's winning streak's going to end tonight here. Unless we have to end it in regulation with a tie. That's the worst feeling ever, is when you end a game with a tie. I already saw that once this season. But it's going to be both explosive offenses in this matchup today. Bradley taking the Chargers 38-31. What's good, Goody? Welcome to the stream here, man. A lot of people taking the Chargers. Make sure to vote in that poll who you got tonight in this one. Chiefs or Chargers. Should be a fun one, guys. And make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe if you guys are new. We're going to have kickoff here in just a moment. Haven't done a football game in a while. Wanted to do a special live stream. I know it was like quite lighter as far as like the basketball stuff tonight. I saw there really wasn't much going on for college tonight. Just one game on national TV with Duke taking on the Appalachian State, but nothing really much as far as big big name teams playing against each other today. It's kind of like an off type of day before the big stuff comes on Saturday, or it's supposed to come on Saturday for college basketball. But we found out a couple hours ago, Kentucky against Ohio State, that game got postponed. So that was supposed to be a huge matchup, CBS Sports Classic game. That got postponed. And then UCLA, North Carolina, that game's up in jeopardy. The head coach for UCLA got put in health and safety protocols, and they had their game postponed yesterday. So that game's still up in the air. So that would be crazy if nothing happens for the CBS Sports Classic this year. Braden, what's good? Welcome to the stream here, man. Good to see Thursday Night Football. Covering it for you guys tonight. Should be a tremendous matchup. Kansas City coming in 3-point favorites. 56 degrees out, looks like, in Inglewood, California. Unseasonably warm where I was today. It was 60 where I am, and I'm up in New England. Usually this time of year we get 20-degree temperatures. It was 60 today, and then we're supposed to get snow where I am on Saturday. Santa Claus repping the holiday season right behind me. Part of this stream brought him quite closer. The Chiefs will kick off the football first. Chargers to receive the opening kickoff. Harrison Butker, he's got on the tee. He will boot this ball away. And it will be returned from the 2-yard line by the Chargers. They take it past the 15, 20, 25, gets a lot of space, 30, slips past the tackle, stiff arm, 45, past midfield to the 40 inside Kansas City territory and stumbles down, tackle from behind, inside the 25-yard line. What a return right there by LA to start things off. Roberts with a huge return for the Chargers, setting them up just shy of the red zone. What a start. He sees a hole that starts to decrease, able to slip his way through it. And keeps on making cuts to the middle of the hashes. He went. The only thing that stopped him was the turf monster. And what a start by LA. A 75-yard kick return. Sets up the football at the 25-yard line by Andre Roberts. Here goes the Chargers. 1st and 10 at around the 24. Handoff up the middle. Eckler powers his way forward. Gain of 4 to the 20. Inside the red zone after one play. Andre Roberts would have had a touchdown right there. He just stumbled around the 30, trying to make a cut right behind his teammate Jalen Guyton. Trying to make a cut, and he just stumbled. 2nd down and 6 for the Chargers. They go into I formation. Eckler in the backfield. Herbert takes a snap. Hands it off. Left side counter to Eckler. Past the 20. Cuts towards the 15. Up the left side here. Past the 10. And diving forward to the 5. Gain of 15. It's a 1st down. Sets up the Chargers with a 1st and goal. What a start by LA. Austin Eckler, 2 carries, 19 yards in the ground. 15-yard rush in the left side counter. Eckler in the backfield. Herbert takes a snap, throws a left corner fade to the end zone. It's incomplete. Looking for Mike Williams, overthrows it out of bounds. Stops the clock with 13:44. What's good, Pepsi Can? Welcome back to the stream again. Yeah, hopefully we see some points flying off the scoreboard tonight. Both quarterbacks top 5 in passing this season. Herbert in the ace formation. Eckler in the backfield. Herbert takes a snap. Looks left. He'll step up in the pocket. Herbert fires to the end zone. Incomplete off the hands of Mike Williams. Looking for Williams in the back of the end zone. And Ward was the one in coverage for Kansas City. Broke up the pass, Charvarius Ward. Gets his hand right in there. Breaks up the pass as it was thrown. Beautiful throw by Herbert. Just times it perfectly in the secondary at the back of the end zone. So Mike Williams wouldn't catch it for the TD. 3rd and goal now for the Chargers. Ball at the 5-yard line. Kansas City territory. Herbert takes a snap. Fires. Slant. That ball is complete. Oh, the football is in the ground. Chargers cover it up, and the field judge comes in, says that it's a catch before the fumble. And it's now Mike Williams as he got popped. Mike Williams is down, and he is injured on the turf right now. Herbert threw a quick slant to Williams. He caught it at the 1, trying to lunge forward to the goal line. Couldn't get there as the Chiefs secondary was ready. Got popped from behind by Mike Hughes. And then in another initial hit right there, number 54, Nick Bolton came in. So he got popped on a sandwich, one from behind, one from the side. And it will be rolled fourth down and goal. Coming up, they move the football closer to around the 2.5-yard line. We're going to cut to a timeout, looks like, though. Chargers with an injured player, and that's not a good sign. It's Mike Williams. He has been super efficient so far this season for Mike Williams, having a tremendous season. What's good, Jay Ramirez? Welcome to the stream here, man. This is a great matchup. Glad to have you guys along. Special live stream tonight here, and just an update. How this game started was Andre Roberts had a 75-yard kick return. It put the Chargers with a football at the 25-yard line. Austin Eckler, first 2 carries, carried it for 19 yards, set up the Chargers at the 5. And then 2 straight incomplete passes by Justin Herbert set up a 3rd and goal from the 5 of Kansas City. And then Herbert on a quick slant to Mike Williams in the last possession. Williams caught the football, and then he got popped around the 2, and he's down on the ground right now being attended to. So right now on the timeout, 13:37 left to go in the first. Oh man, I actually missed it from last week. I think last week I got the Chiefs Raiders game last week. I don't think I was able to pick up the Chargers Giants where I was though. I usually go back and look at all the highlights throughout the week, but I've been super busy this week trying to get ready for Christmas stuff. Everything's been incomplete. So they rolled out as an incompletion. Initial ruling on the field was that it was a catchable ball by Mike Williams. They have reversed the call, though. It's an incomplete pass. So Mike Williams had the ball in and out of his hands in a quick slant. It was not a catch and a fumble. Referees have reversed it. It has been an incomplete pass, and that means it's 3 straight incomplete passes by Herbert. And we see right now Mike Williams as he walks off the field and towards his bench as we come back. Chargers will gamble and go for it at the 5-yard line of Kansas City. So they put the football back at the 5. 4th down and goal. Chargers this season 13 for 21 on 4th down conversions. And here we go. Herbert takes a snap from the gun. Back to pass, fires to the end zone. This ball is diving to his right. In and out of the hands. It's dropped to the corner of the end zone. Incomplete by the tight end Parham. Donald Parham, and he is down right now. Looks like a wrist injury possibly by Parham, ranging to his right at the back of the end zone, had it in and out of his hands, rolling over on the ground in the back corner, and he couldn't come down to it as the football was jarred out by the contact from the turf. Going down on the ground. He had it rolling over, contacted on his backside, and it jars loose and couldn't secure it, and now Parham is down. That's a tough fall right there on the turf. Initially, it looked like it was his wrist that was giving him some trouble right there. Yeah, his head hit hard. I wonder about the funny bone, too. That's a tough spot because his backside hit extremely hard, right on turf. The Chargers come away with nothing. We'll take another timeout for an injury timeout. So back-to-back timeouts for injury timeouts. Not the start that the Chargers had envisioned, with two of their receivers down. One a wide receiver, Mike Williams, back-to-back plays, and now Donald Parham. What's good, Vaughn? Welcome to the stream. No, I don't think so. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can start to get this under control. It's kind of looking similar to last year, where we had a lot of postponed games last year. It was more towards the beginning of the new year, where we had a lot of postponed games. Tristan, welcome on the stream. X Thunder, welcome back in. I would say Chiefs' turnaround has been their defense. The first month and a half, their defense just couldn't get off the field. They couldn't make stops, and now their defense has been tremendous. Their defense last week forced 5 turnovers by the Raiders, and they've been holding opponents around their last 5 games to around 9.5 points per game, which is so impressive. So major turnaround by their defense. The defense forcing a stop, and they didn't really have to do anything. It was 4 straight incomplete passes by Herbert. The first 2, he had no place to throw to, but then the last 2 were dropped. And both of the drops resulted in injuries. Just tough to see. Sir Smooth, welcome in. So we go right back to the timeout. We're only 13:27 into the game. Chiefs will have the football. They'll take over around their own 5. Yeah, they definitely have to play it safe for the Super Bowl. I agree. Because you don't want to give the other team an unfair advantage. Say if you have multiple key players missing out, and players missing the Super Bowl, their dream to get there, to be in the NFL, to make the Super Bowl and play in it, and then it doesn't happen because unfortunately they have to get put in health and safety protocols. That would just be terrible. What's good, Bill? Welcome back to the stream here. Best of luck tonight. He's taking the Chiefs tonight in this one. Yeah, Chiefs are on a roll. Chargers struggling early, back-to-back injuries with their receiving core, and they're a pass-heavy team. Mike Williams had the first 3 targets in the game, and then he went down after the third. And then Donald Parham Jr. dropped what should have been a touchdown catch, landed hard on his backside. The football jarred out, and now he's being attended to, and he's still right now being checked out on the field. This injury timeout's gone for over 5 minutes. Pringle, welcome in once again. Yeah, hopefully Steelers able to pull that one out. That might have a lot of points to it for that game, Steelers-Titans this week. Yeah, Vanna thinks here, Texas or Florida for the Super Bowl. He loves those 2 states. Oh, yeah. Well, they had it last year in Florida. Houston has hosted Super Bowls quite a bit. So we're still in this injury timeout right now, being attended to on the field. The tight end, Donald Parham Jr., as he was diving out, dropped a touchdown catch. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Glad to have you guys join along, be a part here tonight on the channel for a special live stream. Let's see what's going on as far as other sports, just to keep you guys updated. Couple games going on tonight in the NBA. And then there's only one ranked team in action. It's just Duke tonight. They're taking on Appalachian State. Wow, terrible. They have to load out the stretcher. This is terrible. Terrible injury sustained right here by Donald Parham, tight end for the Chargers. Oh my goodness. That's bad. They're putting Parham on his backside. He took a big fall when he went down, rolling over on his body, hit the turf on his backside. Just terrible scene. Terrible scene, and prayers being sent out to Donald Parham to make a full and speedy recovery right there. So the Chiefs will take over. They'll start off around their own 5-yard line. It was a turnover on downs after a 75-yard kick return to set things up by Andre Roberts. But they just couldn't put it into the end zone. They decided to go for an early gamble. And we'll see if that early gamble comes back to bite them later in this game instead of taking the points. They know it's a call that definitely would expect here. I feel like it's too early, though. You know you're going to be in a shootout type of game against the Chiefs, but that was just too early on your first drive. You should probably take the points after your special team setting you up. Here's a quick screen to Tyreek Hill as he's able to take it down the right side of the hashes and close to a first down as he runs out of bounds. And it will result in a first down. He gets enough. Catch of 12 on the reception by Tyreek Hill, moves the chains. So ball spotted around the 17 now of Chiefs territory. They go into I formation in motion. Hill going left to right. Mahomes takes the snap, play action, back to pass, flushed out to his right, flag goes down. Mahomes scrambles and launches this one just out of bounds. It's incomplete, brings up 12:49 and the first flag is down, though. We'll take a look at the penalty. It's going to be holding on the offense, so it backs up Kansas City. It was Donald Parham who got carted off. So Mike Williams got injured the play previous to that, but Mike Williams was able to walk off in his own power back to the sideline. Donald Parham wasn't. Donald Parham dove out, tried to catch a touchdown pass, and he had it rolling down, and then he dropped he had a hard fall on his backside. Mahomes 1st and 18 now, ball spotted at their own 9-yard line. Mahomes takes the snap, hands it off on the draw, past the 10. Clyde Edwards-Helaire rushes to around the 14. Pick up a 5. What's good, Mr. Albert? Welcome to the stream. Malika, welcome back in. Second and 13. From the gun for Kansas City. Ball spotted at their own 14-yard line. Mahomes takes the snap, back to pass, looks left, fires left side, and that is complete. First catch of the game by Travis Kelce, diving forward past the first down marker. It is enough, and it moves the chains. Great catch by Kelce as the ball was thrown down and away, but able to lunge forward, get it, and then turn up field and get an additional 2-3 yards diving right across past that first down mark. So Kelce gets a reception of 14, moves the chains, ball spotted at the 27 inside their own territory. Mahomes from the gun takes a snap, flushed out to the right, fires in the run, complete at the 35 to Hill, knocked out of bounds around the 32. Yeah, Louisville, Kentucky coming up on the 22nd. That's less than a week away right now. I was shocked that they put the game at 6 Eastern. That's at 5 Central. I'm shocked that it's not like later at night. They usually put that game on the weekends, like usually after Christmas. They have it on like a weekend. But this year Christmas is on the Saturday. Mahomes fires left side, complete. That's the Byron Pringle. Gets the first down, swung out of bounds past the 40-yard line around the 43. They're picking up yardage here, chunking plays left and right for Kansas City. Mahomes perfect, 4 for 4, 40 passing yards to the air so far. 2 to Tyreek Hill, 1 to Kelce, 1 to Pringle. They go in the strong side I formation. Mahomes takes a snap. Play action. Back to pass. Screens it out underneath. Caught by his fullback. 45-50. 45 in the Chargers territory. Knocked down inside the 40-yard line. Around the 39. Michael Burton, the fullback, on a quick screen underneath. Able to pick up significant yardage. Moves the chains in the first down. That's a catch of 20. They're just taking whatever the defense gives them. 2 screen passes. One to the right, one to the left to Tyreek Hill. That he's able to extend the play. Get yards after the catch, and then a screen underneath to the fullback Burton. Mahomes hands it off to the right side. Carry past the 35, past the 30. Good enough for the first down. Rush of 11. It is Darrell Williams who gets the carry and moves the chains. Chargers struggling to stop the rush this season. Second to last in the NFL, right in front of the Texans. That's 5 first downs by Kansas City. Mahomes goes empty backfield. 3 to the left for receivers, 2 to the right. In motion, the tight end Noah Gray. Kelsey currently on the bench for this play. Mahomes takes a snap back to pass, fires across the middle, complete to Hill. Third catch of the game, turns upfield 20. Gets to the sticks, and that's a first down catch of 11. Uses his speed to get to the edge by Tyreek Hill and moves the chains once again. He caught it around the left side of the hashes, across the middle of the field. He just turns towards the left and able to get the angle. And what an angle he took, as it was enough to get to the first down marker. 8.5 left to go in the first. Tyreek Hill already has himself 3 catches of 28 yards. He's lined up in the middle on the right side of the screen. Mahomes from the gun, he goes 5 wide, takes a snap. Back to pass, looks left, fires to the left side, overshoots Kelsey at the 5. It's incomplete. First incomplete pass of the night. Mahomes and Kelsey off mark with each other right there. Clock will stop with 8:17 left to go in the first. I think he expected Kelsey to keep on going to the end zone. Kelsey ran a comeback route around the 5-yard line, and he had McCole Hardman wide open in the middle of the field. Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes definitely regretting that play right there. He had been perfect until that one. 6 for 7. 71 passing yards through the air by Mahomes. He takes the snap from the gun. Hands it off left side draw to Edwards-Helaire. Past the 20. Inside of 15. Knocked out of bounds just shy of the 10-yard line. And it's a gain of 9 and brings up a 3rd down and 1. The delayed handoff works for Edwards-Helaire as he checks out now. Darrell Williams will enter the game for him as Edwards-Helaire goes to the bench to get a drink. Under 8 minutes left to go in the first. 3rd down and 1. Chargers defense has failed to stop the underneath stuff that Kansas City has. This time, though, the Chiefs go into I formation. Mahomes. He's got Darrell Williams, the running back. Kelsey signals and motions towards his left. Mahomes takes the snap. Hand off to his fullback. Up the middle, stiff arm. Powers his way into the end zone. And that is a touchdown rush. Oh, what a carry right there. Michael Burton, the fullback, gets the touchdown rush for Kansas City. Everybody thinking Darrell Williams, he will get the handoff. No. They go into I formation. Mahomes hands it right off to the fullback. And the Chargers defense gets faked out as Burton has an opening, powers his way, as he bulldozes his way 3 more yards into the end zone, as that happens to be a touchdown rush. Extra point is good, straight through the uprights by Bucker. 7-0 Kansas City. What a start. Michael Burton dragging 2 defenders straight to the end zone as he is on the board for Kansas City. 7-0 Chiefs. Alright, if you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. What a start for Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes goes 6 for 7 on the drive, 71 passing yards, 7 first downs. resulting in 103 total yards in the drive as they had an early holding penalty on the drive, had to get pushed back and resulted in a 1st and 17 at one point. They go all the way down the field, get a touchdown with a fullback who happened to be involved. 2 carries by Burton on that drive. Or he had 1 carry. He had a catch of 20. He had a screen catch underneath of 20. And Kansas City doing everything underneath to the Chargers defense right now. Tyreek Hill, 2 screen passes he's caught. 1 to the right, 1 to the left. He caught a ball underneath, right shy of the first down marker, turned upfield, and was able to get the corner to the first. And then Travis Kelce with a 14-yard catch, turning upfield to get additional yardage. Byron Pringle with a catch of 9. Michael Burton with a screen catch underneath that. He was able to get 20. Hey, there you go, Sir Smooth. Yeah, I actually don't even know how the Chiefs defense wasn't picked up in my fantasy league, but I just picked them up. I didn't play them though because I took the Patriots defense for Saturday. I wasn't sure like what type of game this was going to be tonight. I was figuring like shootout more or so. But I think definitely the Chiefs defense is going to be useful for me coming up. Yeah, if anybody's out there that's still in like eliminator challenges, power to you guys for keeping on going this season. If you're still alive in the eliminator challenge, that must be something special. What's good, Rise of Steel? Welcome on the stream here. He's gonna need a lot of Chiefs points here for fantasy. Yeah, same with me. I got Kelce and I got the kicker Butker on my team. 11-play drive, 95 yards down the field for Kansas City. As we are back into action, Chargers will receive the kickoff. It drifts all the way back to the back of the end zone, results in a touchback. Darius, welcome in. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, it's been a tough start for the Chargers. 2 of their pass catchers went down on back-to-back plays in their first drive. And yeah, their defense just felt defeated on that first drive. Chiefs were getting everything underneath. So they start out their own 25-yard line for LA. Right to left in the field, Herbert, play action. Back to pass, throws it underneath, complete to Eckler. Past the 30, down the right sideline, and Eckler tackled right around the 35 of the first down marker. Football plays, that is close to a first down. We'll see here where they spot it. Second and inches, so just shy of the first down marker. Second and inches at the 34-yard line and a half. They go into I formation. Herbert, delayed handoff up the middle. Eckler able to bounce off a tackler. It's enough. Gain of 2, first down. Good play call there. Go to the delayed handoff up the middle. Able to see a little bit of a crease. Only needed a couple inches to get there. Herbert struggling finding success so far, airing it out. That first drive missed 4 straight passes in a row inside the red zone. That's where you need to go to the ground. And we'll see if they start to mix it more on this drive. Herbert, play action, bootleg towards his right, fires on their knee, tip ball at the line. It's incomplete. Altered the ball at the line. It was intended for Jared Cook, but then it was deflected. And it went just down towards the fingertips down. Yeah, what a play right there. Getting up. Alex Okafor gets a fingertip on it, and it deflects it. It deflects it towards a downwards trajectory, and that's where the ball was dropped. Ball spotted at their own 38-yard line. Chargers have it. They go in the single set back formation. Herbert drops back. Quick drop back. Fires underneath. Complete to his tight end at the 40. Gain of 2. to McKitty, the tight end, but immediately wrapped up and tackled. And now it's going to bring up a 3rd and 6. They go hurry up. Under 6 minutes left to go. Herbert takes a snap, looks left, in the pocket, fires across the middle. That is complete. Past midfield, first down, rolling on the turf to the 47-yard line of Chiefs territory. Steven Anderson, former Houston Texan, comes down with it for the diving catch, rolling down. Able to pick up the first. He was just completely wide open in the middle of the field. Herbert from the gun. He's got his running back towards his left with Justin Jackson. This pass is passed underneath, and it is intercepted by the Chiefs. Right in the middle. Short underneath, and Anthony Hitchens able to pick off Herbert. The Kansas City defense is having a feast. That ball was deflected at the line of scrimmage. Nick Bolton, the one who got the deflection, went up in the air, and Hitchens, the one who's able to grab it for the interception. What a play right there defensively by Kansas City. We take another timeout on the field. Rough start for the Chargers. Kansas City, everything going their way so far. Quick drive down the field, and here they are with a football just shy of midfield, forcing the turnover. This defense has been just miles of improvement from where they started. They had just a terrible, terrible start to the season where they were getting ripped to shreds. First, month and a half, they couldn't get off the field. And the last month and a half, everything completely changed. This Chiefs team, last 5 games, the highest points that anybody scored was the first game against the Raiders at Las Vegas, where Las Vegas scored 14, and they still got crushed. Other than that, they have 4 out of their last 5 opponents scoring 9 points each. What's good, Randy? Welcome to the stream here, man. I have no clue there. I'll see if I can look into it for you. Oh, here we go. Wow, that's cool. So they got it on TV right now. Here we go. I'll see what the score is for you. So it looks like Wisconsin leads in the 3rd set. Wisconsin is up 2-1. They're tied up so they're in the 4th set right now. And it is 5-5 in the 4th set. Wisconsin leads 2-1. Yeah, I miss volleyball. I had covered volleyball over a month ago for a couple colleges. That's how I was able to get my foot in the door to start out, actually, was that I saw that there were colleges looking for announcers, but all the other sports were taken up, so I got put doing volleyball, and I actually really liked it because it went by, the games go by so fast, and it's like a high-speed game that it helps out because a lot of the basketball stuff I do was able to parallel over to that because it goes by pretty fast pace. Here's a jet sweep end around as the Chiefs will start out, but the Chargers defense sniffs it up and able to get no gain out of it. Under 5 minutes left to go in the first. Big stop there by the Chargers brings up a 2nd and 10 now for Kansas City. Ball spotted at the 44-yard line of Chiefs territory. Mahomes goes from the gun. Edwards-Helaire slips. He's able to get the pass dumped off to him underneath, and it's good for the first down. Catch of 11. Pass midfield to the 46-yard line. How could you not see that if you're the Chargers defense? In motion, Edwards-Helaire slips as he's 4 or 5 yards up the field, yet the Chargers defense just playing soft gives him so much space out in the open underneath, and he takes it upfield for an additional 6 yards. 4:05 left to go in the first. Penalty flag is down. And it's on the defense. 12 men on the field. Automatic first down. Moves the football up. Just miscues right here by LA in this game. The defense of the Chargers tonight, based on the looks of it, they were just not prepared right at the start of this match. Clock keeps on going. Under 4 minutes left to go in the first. Football moves up to the 40. This is now in Chargers territory. Chiefs have the football. Ace formation. Mahomes. Play action. Passes underneath. Complete to Kelsey. Breaks a tackle back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Everything is short and underneath tonight by Mahomes. The Chargers able to find the answer there. Stop Kelsey for no gain. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 6. Mahomes 8 for 9 to 82 passing yards. A lot of those passing yards are yards after the catch. Mahomes takes a snap, handoff on the draw towards the right side. Edwards-Helaire powers his way past the 40, chopped up close to the first down marker around the 36. Another penalty flag comes flying in. Game clock will stop with 3:03 left to go in the first. And it's another defensive penalty by the Chargers, holding on the defense. Automatic first down. Linval, or it's going to be illegal hands to the face. Linval Joseph, number 98, illegal hands to the face. So we see here, there's a ton of players in that pile they were just showing the replay on. So clock keeps on ticking down once again. Woody, what's good? Welcome back to the stream. Let's get that member hype out on the stream here for Woody. Mahomes takes the snap, handoff, cuts to the right, Edwards-Helaire, and he gets gang tackled back of the line of scrimmage, no gain. Chargers defense has been stout here on first down lately. But then once the Chiefs get into 2nd and 3rd down, that's where they've been able to pick up their yardage, chunking out 5-6 yards a play on 2nd and 3rd. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. Mahomes from the gun. This is when they start to come alive here as these 2nd down plays for Kansas City. 3 receivers to the left. Hill lined up to the left side. Mahomes takes the snap. Steps up in the pocket. Pressure coming. Escapes the pressure. Towards his left. Fires in a run. Completes it downfield to Kelsey. Spin move past the 20. And he is tackled out of bounds around the 15-yard line. Extending the play, looked like Mahomes was going to get sacked from behind. And he extends the play, gets out of a potential wrap-up tackle by Chris Harris Jr., escapes it, flushed out to his left, throws downfield, and completes it to Kelsey at the 20. And he gets yards after catch, too, around 5 of them, as he was able to do a spin move, break a tackle, and go towards the left sideline. Minute 15 left to go in the first. From the gun, Mahomes takes a snap, handoff up the middle, delayed handoff, and wrapped up for a loss of 1. Back of the 15. Nobody there. Nick Bosa in the wall of Chargers jerseys to stop Darrell Williams with a loss of 1. Yeah, I got that right there, Goody. Yeah, it usually it pops up for mine that your membership comes up. It must be. It's interesting. I think you're like the only one it pops up for. It comes in here because it doesn't say new member. It pops up in green, which is pretty cool. At the right, they screened it off to Hill. Hill trying to make something happen, or he could also use a ton of yards instead. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Unbelievable by Tyreek Hill. At one point, he was 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and then made a cross-court pattern all the way from right to left of the field. He bounced his way off of tacklers, and he was able to take it for positive yardage. Incredible. He was all the way back around the 26-yard line. They started out the play around the 15. Incredible right there by Tyreek Hill. Coast-to-coast speed, and we close out at the end of the first quarter. Tyreek Hill running like 30 yards in that play, but vertically, he only got 2 yards out of it after all. We close out the end of one, 7-zip Kansas City. Chiefs once again in Chargers territory inside the red zone. We'll see if they can capitalize, but Chargers defense has been having a tough time all game long stopping Kansas City's pass attack underneath. Lately, Chargers have picked up their defense on first down. It's just second down. Chiefs going to the pass on second down, and that's where they're able to get first downs. And yards after a catch, tackling has been a major problem tonight for the Chargers. Multiple broken tackles by Kansas City, like what we saw in the touchdown run, just dragging defenders for 3 extra yards into the end zone. Yeah, Mahomes tonight's 10 for 11, 103 passing yards. Everything's been short, though. His long pass so far is a screen pass of 20. He's got basically all his passes like around, he's done the majority of his passes like 7-8 yards, and then his receiver's able to turn up field and able to pick up like 4 or 5 and get to the first down. We've seen that multiple times tonight. Russian Hockey League, there you go, Vaughn. Yeah, I'm sure you enjoy the one for Korea too, if they have one that I bet you're able to know all about that too. Alright, so about to start the second quarter in just a moment. Huge game as far as the standings between these two teams. Chiefs are right now in third in the AFC, top of the AFC West. They got the same record as the Patriots in Tennessee. As we come back from the timeout, football is spotted at the 12-yard line of Charger territory. Mahomes with a gun. He's got Darrell Williams lined up to his left side, right next to him. Mahomes takes the snap, back to pass in the pocket, steps up, flushed out to his left. Mahomes throws in the run, wobbly pass, corner of the end zone, deflected. It is caught, but it's out of bounds. Both feet out of bounds by Darrell Williams, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Pressure was converging on Mahomes, and just chucked up a prayer to the left corner of the end zone to start out the second. Extremely wobbly pass there. He's lucky that ball was on its way towards out of bounds. That's one that's dangerous and probably would have got picked if it was in the middle of the field. So Harrison Butker comes on to attempt the field goal. From the left hash. 20 of 23 this season. This will be a 30-yard attempt from the left hash. Snap to hold the kick, and it's right through the uprights. 10-zip Kansas City. First drive able to cash it in. Second drive, Chargers defense puts together a stop, only forces 3. Herbert struggling to get going, just 3 for 9, 25 yards. He got intercepted. How they closed out the last drive. Chiefs had 2 deflections on the last offensive drive by Kansas City. Will I cover Ennis Freedom tomorrow? Oh, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow I plan on covering the Celtics against Warriors tomorrow. Yeah, I think the Celtics probably going to get pounded in that one. So Kansas City boots it away. This drifts all the way back to the back of the end zone, and Chargers will take over starting at their own 25. Yeah, they're doing a comparison right now with the Chiefs' defense. First 7 games, they gave up around 29 points per game. And last 6 games, they're giving up 11 points per game. Huge difference between this defense right now, forcing turnovers and finally getting their team off the field, as they could not do that through the first 7. Chargers take over 25-yard line. They start out. In motion, Keenan Allen from right to left. They hand it off the middle. Here's a big run, 35 to the 40, bursting through. It's a 15-yard gain for LA to start things off on the rush to the left side of the hashes. That is Joshua Jackson who gets the carry. Receives the ball, he is able to get the handoff towards his left, make a cut up the middle, and get 15 out of it. Huge start right there by LA. 1st and 10 at their own 40. They go backward, Jackson in the backfield. Handoff, Jackson up the middle, diving forward to the 45. 5-yard rush. They're finding something right now. The hole's starting to open. Oh, man. Yeah, terrible scene. I just saw on a replay here back to the opening drive where Donald Parham got taken off on a stretcher. Just terrible sight to see there. Terrible. So they showed the replay to that, him exiting the field. This pass by Herbert is caught. Jared Cook enough for the first down, gets around 15. Chunking out yardage. Or that's about 10 yards in the catch. They started out, it was 2nd and 5. So 10-yard catch there by Cook. And the ball spotted out the 45. So inside Kansas City territory, 45-yard line. Chargers starting to creep up with time of possession on this drive, helping them out. Here's a handoff towards the right side. It will be Kelly who gets the carry, diving forward to about a gain of 4. So they will go 3 running backs today here. Austin Eckler, who has been the lead back this season. And Eckler not seen in this drive so far. They started off with Justin Jackson. They had Joshua Kelly pick up a rush there. Kelly heads right back to the bench, and it will be Jackson who is back into the game once again. Jackson lined up to the right side. Next to Herbert. Herbert from the gun. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. He takes a snap. Looks left. Herbert, pressure coming. He escapes. Towards his right. Fires. It's complete. And that is Jackson. Picks up the first down inside the 30-yard line. Lost the football. It's on the ground, and he's able to fall on top of it. Lucky. Jackson had it lost, and he's able to get it back again down the near sideline. So lucky. That pass was complete on the outside. Got away with run right there. Wow. Already they have 1 turnover. Ball inside the 30-yard line at the 28 of Kansas City. Putting something together now for the Chargers. Herbert takes a snap. Handoff. Rushing past the right side of the hashes. Inside the 25 to the 23. It's Eckler. 6-yard gain. And now Eckler will come off the field. So they've been rotating the backs. Eckler and Jackson, the main 2. Second and 4, approaching 11 minutes left to go. Ball spotted around the 22-yard line. Herbert, handoff again. They keep on pounding it on the ground. Jackson carries to the 20, gain of 2. Comes up a big 3rd down. The ground has kept them finding success in this drive with a ground game. It would be 10-7 right now if they had gone inside the red zone the last time and had, instead of dropping back to pass 4 straight times on first first and goal, second and goal, third and goal, and fourth and goal instead of mixing it with a run, they would have had a touchdown by now. 3rd and 2. Herbert goes empty backfield, about to pass, pressure coming, fires across the middle, complete. Keenan Allen inside the 10, dragged down from behind around the 5. It's a first down catch. And the Chargers once again will set up a 1st and goal. Keenan Allen on a quick slant up the middle, lines up towards the right side. One-on-one coverage. Quick throw by Herbert up the middle around the 15. It's caught. Turns upfield for about 10 more extra yards and tackle from behind at the 5. And now Keenan Allen is down. Keenan Allen being attended to as he is down on the ground. This is absolutely brutal for the Chargers. Chargers with 3 injured pass catchers in this game. 1 severe with their tight end Donald Parham, who went down and had to get carted off the field. So we take a timeout now. It's just been brutal. Yeah, these Thursday night games, they are brutal. Like short week of rest, having these players come in on the turnarounds to be prepared for a Thursday night game, and this is just brutal tonight. And the Chargers are at home too. It's not like they had a game on the road on a Thursday night that they had a quick turnaround for. Things started to click on that drive. LA looking to see if they can get the ball on the ground some more. They're averaging around 6.5 yards per carry so far, and finding success in the last drive with Justin Jackson. He had a long rush of 15. So right now we're just at a timeout. This game has just been brutal as far as injuries tonight for the Chargers, that is. It's going to be tough for some of these teams coming up this week too. That got players in health and safety protocols, multiple players for Cleveland in health and safety protocols, and this is just so unfortunate. Top pass catcher, Keenan Allen, going down as he caught it upfield. It's going to be Chargers football here as they start out 1st and goal, coming back from the timeout. Handoff, Eckler up the middle, powering his way to about the 2. Gain of 3. No. Yeah, I'm not scared of it, Vaughn. Chiefs defense is yet to put a stop to this run by the Chargers ever since they've gone more rush heavy on this drive. They're going to have to stir away from their tendencies if they want to get this game back in order. They go into I formation. Now Herbert calls an audible, drops back. One to the right and to the left. Eckler lines up to the left side. Herbert takes a snap. He's going to scramble for it. Herbert tries to get the edge across the end zone. Touchdown. Justin Herbert does it with his legs. Saw that nothing was open in the corner of the end zone. Flushed out to his left, takes him himself, and that's a 2-yard touchdown rush. Great decision there to take it to the edge for Herbert, and now we get a ball game. The extra point by the Chargers is good. 10-7 to score, 9-12 left to go in the second. Justin Herbert sees the pressure, able to escape it and get the touchdown rush out of it. Yeah, no problem, Andrew. Best of luck there tomorrow, man. Yeah, I know a lot of the colleges have started to require it for most of them where I'm like in the area of. So now we got a ball game. 9-12 left to go, second quarter. What's good, Tyler? Welcome to the stream here, man. Best of luck tonight with that. He's taking the Chiefs tonight, 3.5-point favorites. Yeah, things going pretty well. Things have been getting busy because we're moving closer to the holidays as this ball gets booted away deep to the end zone, and Pringle decides to return it 5 yards from his own end zone, past the 10. Poor decision as he gets chopped up around the 12-yard line. Penalty flags come flying in. Huge tackle on special teams by LA. Just chopped up Pringle, and this will be on the return team, Kansas City, so it backs up the Chiefs on this drive. What's good, D-Wade? Welcome back to the stream, man. Yeah, not shocking at all that Urban Meyer got fired yesterday, especially with reports that came out with Josh Lambo from the hours prior, how he kicked him during a practice. I'm shocked more that he lasted 13 games into the season for Urban Meyer. 9:07 left to go in the second. 1st and 10 Chiefs. Ball spot their own 7-yard line. Handoff. Edwards-Helaire rushes for about 3. Showing the patience on that rush. Tried to see a crease to open, but couldn't really get much. Yeah, they probably are going to do that. If they haven't already done it where you are, Vaughn, they're probably going to do it. A lot of the colleges have already started to do it where I am, or starting to do it. What's good, Michael? Welcome to the stream here. Yeah, good to get a special live stream in tonight. Haven't done football in quite a bit. From the gun, Mahomes. He's got Edwards-Helaire lined up in the backfield to the left side. Quick pass to the left of the field underneath. It's incomplete. Intended for Demarcus Robinson. Chiefs have yet to have a 3-and-out. They're in danger here if the Chargers put together a defensive stop. 3rd down and 7 deep in their own territory is Kansas City's offense. Look for Kelsey on this play. Either Kelsey or Hill, but wouldn't be shocked here if it is Kelsey. They're playing soft coverage left side of the screen to Kelsey. He's in motion. Mahomes will take the snap. He drops back, steps up, fires. Deep shot down the right side. Overshoots. Hardman, it's incomplete. He threw it more in a line. Didn't put much of an arc on that ball by Mahomes. They had yet to take a deep shot all night long. They decided to do so on the 3rd down and 7, and it backfires. So he overshoots McCole Hardman. They booted away with Townsend from his own end zone. This ball is angling towards the left side, and it's not a good one. That punt only goes for around 41 yards. Takes a friendly Chargers bounce out of bounds near the 40. And the field judge will spot it at the 42 of Chiefs territory. So the Chargers, with some tremendous field position coming up here, as they'll start off at the Chiefs 42. He shanked it. Tommy Townsend just shanked that one. So a couple miscues by the Chiefs, and this game is now opened up, and the Chargers on this drive can tie with a field goal or take a lead with a touchdown. Last two plays were tough ones right there by Kansas City. Townsend so they're going to mark it down as a 32-yard punt by Townsend. 32-yard punt. Just shanks it. Yeah, Mahomes just threw it. He overthrew it on a deep ball down the line. It was more like a line drive down the field for like a deep shot. He didn't put too much of an arc on it, and he threw it into double coverage deep downfield. That was a read that I was shocked about, that he decided to take a deep shot at that moment. All you need is a first down. You're backed up deep in your own territory. You just need 7 for the first down. And you got Kelsey, who's so reliable to move the chains, and he just doesn't target Kelsey. You got a speedster with Tyreek Hill that's able to get yards after catch, and instead he targeted McCole Hardman on the last pass. Do I know a city called Chonglin? I do not. Yeah, Chiefs have completely turned it around. Their defense couldn't get themselves off the field like the first month and a half through the season. And now we're in a totally different spot with the Chiefs. Their defense is like miles by far better than what they were in the first half. This second half Chiefs defense is just completely just came out of nowhere and been just the big changing part of this team. The Chargers are right back into it. 8:11 left to go in the second. LA will have the football as they start off at the Chiefs' 42-yard line. Left to right in the field. Herbert from the gun takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. The draw. It's over to Kelly, the running back, and he rushes for 2. Clock ticks under 8 minutes remaining before halftime. Eckler will stay on the sidelines. These Thursday night games have been tough ones for fantasy football managers this season. It's been just random players going off in these Thursday night games, and not a good sign if you have Austin Eckler in your fantasy team, if you're in the fantasy playoffs, because we've seen him spending most of this second quarter on the bench right now. Herbert takes a snap, handoff to Kelly up the middle, makes a cut, powers his way forward, knocked down from behind, close to the first down marker. He takes it to around the 32-yard line. We'll see where the referees spot the football. Just shy of the first down. This will be 3rd and 1. Third and 1 coming up, under 7 minutes left to go in the second. They go in the I formation. Now in motion towards the left as they will hand it off to Kelly, and he got stood up right back in the line of scrimmage. Couldn't get it. And this will result in a 4th down. Huge stop by the Kansas City defense. Stuffing the middle. Kelly on the left side counter. They brought an additional blocker with Anderson along, and he wasn't able to move it up front. They just didn't open up any holes. Quarterback sneak catches the defense off guard, and that is good to be a first down rush. Herbert sticks his head in there, able to get it. The Chargers gamble with a hurry-up. Chiefs defense not in place, and Herbert able to get a 2-yard quarterback sneak. Under 6 minutes left to go before halftime. Drive continues for LA. Oh, it's a country that I like. There we go. Tight formation. Keenan Allen back into the game, left to right. They will toss it over to Eckler. Makes a cut past the 30, past the 25, and drag down for a gain of 8 around the 27. 5:20 left to go as the Chargers have been chunking out yardage here rushing. What's good, West Virginia prodigy? Welcome in, man. I don't cover football often. I cover other streams like once in a blue moon, so this is like a type of night that I cover one like once in like a long time. Chargers again will go with a rush. Enough for the first down. Past the 20 to the 18. It's good for a 4-yard gain by Eckler. They keep on pounding the rock. Getting enough for first down after first down. Rushing the football. That is 6 rushes on this drive and 0 passes by the Chargers. 10 first downs each. LA's got 6 of those first downs through rushing, 4 through passing. Ace formation once again. Herbert. He'll go with a little bit of misdirection. Tosses towards the right side. Gets the edge down the right side. Past the 15. Knocked out of bounds around the 13. So it's the kick returner who set him up with a 75-yard kick return to start things off. Andre Roberts. 4 minutes left to go. What's good, Greg? Welcome to the stream here, man. Inside the 15-yard line now. 7 plays, 29 yards in this drive. Chargers from the gun. Herbert takes a snap. Hands it off in a draw. Cuts towards the middle. It is good for the first down. Inside the 5 to around the 4. Justin Jackson. Eight plays in this drive, all runs by the Chargers. Looking like the Patriots on Monday night. Handoff, or they're going to go pump play action to the end zone as they fake the Chiefs defense with a handoff, and that's a touchdown catch in the corner by Guyton. And the Chargers are on top. Nice ball fake right there by Justin Herbert. That was something special. All for the play action. They had gone all rushes from there. And what a play call. Play action up the middle. Defense got faked out. Thought it was a handoff to Jackson. Opened up in the back corner of the end zone with Jalen Guyton. And he has been bright for the Chargers coming out and really stepping up. Extra point is up and it is good. 14-10 LA. 14 straight as they take the lead. Oh yeah, we got a game right now. Chargers keep on finding success with rushing the football, and they haven't ever looked back. 12 first downs by LA. Let's see what they got for rushing so far. 95. 95 yards in the ground, 164 total. Big key to their success is what they've been averaging so far with the yards per rush. They're averaging right now over 5 yards per carry. 18 attempts for 95 yards. Oh, yeah, I usually go by, yes, so it's Fahrenheit right there. Wow, this is a cold night in South Korea. Yeah, usually the U.S. goes by Fahrenheit. I know internationally they go by Celsius. Use the metric scale. All right, so right now we go to the timeout, and this game is just completely changed. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have a dinner with my family on Christmas. I I've been working a lot recently, so it's good to be home on Christmas. I I'm probably gonna get together with my girlfriends. I got her like I got her a couple presents for Christmas, and we're supposed to do like a present swap with each other. I got some presents for her family too, but I the only thing is both of us have been working, so it's been tough to like get together. We were thinking about Saturday, but then it's supposed to snow on Saturday where I am, which she's about an hour north of me, so she lives like closer to Boston. I'm more towards like Providence, and they're supposed to get like a higher total for snow. So I I'll probably see her probably like another time closer, like near Christmas or on Christmas, most likely too. So Chiefs will get the football back as we come back to action. 3:15 left to go. Kick goes to the back of the end zone. Touchback. Yeah, Siberia, 55 degrees below. Wow. Yeah, she was gonna get one. She tried getting one, but I guess it didn't fit her brand for the phone. Mahomes screens it out underneath, complete to Hill, stiff arm, and he gets around 3. Out of bounds towards the right sideline. Brings up a 2nd and 7 at their own 28. Under 3 minutes left to go before half. Mahomes from the gun. He's got Edwards-Helaire lined up to the left side of him in the backfield. 2 receivers towards his right, 2 to the left. Hill lined up on the far left side. Kelsey in motion on the right. Mahomes takes a snap. Back to pass, screens it out underneath, caught. Edwards-Helaire past the 30, knocked out of bounds, just shy of the first down marker. Down out of bounds around the 34. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1. It was Kaiser White who made the stop for LA. Third and 1. Edwards-Helaire gets a second catch from the backfield of 18 yards total. Chiefs will go power here to line up with a tight end. Under center, gets the snap and bulldozes his way and sneaks it for the first down. 3 yards on the rush on the tight end sneak by Blake Bell as he went in motion, went behind the center in front of Mahomes, took the snap, and just powered his way for the first down. What a play call right there by Andy Reid. Moves the chains, takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to go before halftime. 14-10, Chargers lead with 2 touchdowns in the second quarter. We'll be back after the timeout. It's been a really good game so far tonight. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, and thanks so much for joining everybody, being a part here tonight in the channel. What's good, Raymond? Welcome to the stream here, man. I think it all depends on who has home field. Both of the defense has been really shining. I think home field's going to be the key. Whoever gets that, I see winning. It looks like right now out of the AFC, it's gonna be between the Patriots and the Chiefs. I think the big difference is me personally being a Patriots fan. I'm just shocked right now how well they've been doing this season. This is gonna be like the Saturday game where they take on the Colts. They're on the road. Patriots haven't really played like many games lately because they had basically like 2 bye weeks. Like they had a bye week leading up to this week, and then they had the long rest after they had played Tennessee and then into Buffalo on a Monday night. So they had some an extra day off for that one. So they've had quite some time. And then they also had, before that, they had a Thursday night game. They didn't play in 10 days. They had the Falcons, and then they had the Titans right after that. (14-10) the scores. We're back to action. Mahomes takes the snap with under 2 minutes left to play. Dumps it off underneath. Didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's on the ground. Did they say it's a fumble? Chargers going to have it. Mahomes saying it's a forward pass. This is a huge call. Nick Bosa applying the pressure from behind Mahomes. Referees let that play. I believe it's a fumble recovered by the Chargers for now. Yeah, that arm is going forward. Mahomes pump fake. In a motion. It goes forward. Didn't get past the line of scrimmage. But it was vertical. Down the field. Intent. Took a big shot at the end. Yeah, his fingertips at the back of the ball. At the very end. This is a huge call by the refs. It's Chargers football. Wow. Wow, huge stop there defensively to get the football back. So it is confirmed Chargers football. Yeah, it slipped all the way to the back. He tried to make it look like it was going forward. He had lost the grip completely on that. So Chargers have a 2nd and 8. They recovered. Football at the 42-yard line of Kansas City. Herbert takes a snap. Back to pass. Fires deep to the right side. It is caught soaring upstairs. Inside the red zone. What a catch. Back into the game, making the catch. Huge right there from Mike Williams. Climbing the ladder. One-on-one coverage down the right sideline. Working on Ward. Mike Williams soars up beyond the 20, and he's down just shy of the 15. Herbert from the gun. He's got 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Herbert takes a snap. Back to pass. Flushed out to his left. Herbert will scramble. Inside the 15. Pump fake out of bounds around the 12. Vegas, what's good? Welcome to the stream, man. 32 seconds left to go before halftime. If you're just joining us, the Chargers have scored the last 14 straight points. 14-10 LA. And they have a chance here to put it 21-10 to go up in halftime. The Chiefs will receive the second half kickoff. 2nd and 6, 32 seconds left to go. Ball spotted at the Kansas City 12. From the gun, Herbert. He takes the snap. Back to pass, looks left, pressure coming. Herbert will scramble towards his left, and he fires that one all the way to the back, incomplete. as he chucks that one right to the tunnel. Yeah, sending my prayers out to Donald Parham. That was a scary injury. He had to get carted off in a stretcher. He fell down hard on his back trying to make a diving catch. Third and 6. Pass complete. Keenan Allen. Good for the first down catch around the 5 out of bounds. 20 seconds remaining. Chargers with all 3 timeouts, so they have been running the football successfully. They got all 3 timeouts right now. They could go to the ground game. Chargers have the ball, shotgun formation. Got Eckler in the backfield, hand off of the draw, up to Eckler, who powers his way to the 3. Rush at 2. And the Chargers will burn a timeout with 15 seconds left. 2nd and goal, LA. I'm pretty sure it's Patriots for fewest points allowed this season. It's the Patriots, but I just brought this up because I know the Patriots have given up some chunk plays this season, especially long rushes like they did Tennessee with Dontrell Hilliard. It's actually Buffalo, which that's kind of mind-boggling right now. Buffalo's got the fewest yards allowed, and then Carolina. 15 seconds left to go. Play action, screen, bobbled, incomplete, wide open in the flat. Jared Cook dropped a sure-handed touchdown. He had a wide open in the flat, came down to secure it, and then he bobbled it. Just lost his focus off of it. 3rd and goal, 11 seconds left to go. 4 receivers bunched out to the right. Herbert gonna take him himself on the quarterback draw. Oh, he gets stuffed back of the line of scrimmage. No gain. And 3 seconds left to play as the Chargers have to burn a timeout. Once again in the red area. How they started out the drive. How they started out their first drive of the game. The Chargers are in 4th and goal territory once again, this time at the 2. Gutsy call doesn't pay their way for LA. They had 4 receivers lined up in the open at the right side, all just bunched up, and instead Herbert, he took the snap on the draw, tried to fool the defense, and he just got stuffed. So back-to-back miscues, a drop catch. Had a lot of opportunity for that should have been a touchdown by Cook. A lot of green out in front. Yeah, unfortunately, this Saturday I have to work overtime this week, so I won't be able to stream this Saturday, unfortunately. Yeah, I've been working a lot for the holidays lately, like extended hours. Like really long days I've been working too, cause it's got to this nowadays I guess people just less people are showing up to work and stuff nowadays. Fourth and goal coming up. Herbert from the gun, they're going to go for it. 4th and goal at the 1. He takes a snap, fires right side, deflected, and we go into halftime. Daniel Sorensen reads it perfectly and bats it down at the line of scrimmage. And the Chargers once again come up with nothing. Just outside the end zone. 0 for 2 on 4th downs inside the 5 of Kansas City. They could have been up big right now. This could have been 28-10 if you get 2 touchdowns in the first drive and the last one before halftime. This score, if you get the field goals, this score would be 20-10 right now, LA. But if they get the touchdowns, 28-10. And Cook dropped a sure touchdown the first drive they came out. They threw 4 straight passes in a row. They started to find some confidence with the running game. They should have got 22 back on the field. They started to find the running game with Justin Jackson quite a bit. Yeah, that's the second time today that they've been inside the 5 of Kansas City, and they instead go for it instead of taking the points. That first drive, they should have just, once they hit 4th and goal, they should have just took the points on that first drive. That was way too early to go for a call like that. I know that they're thinking shootout in this type of game, but I mean, it's a Thursday night football game, and the product is much slower on Thursday night types of games with a quick turnaround than what it is on Sunday, where you're gonna have like these big chunk plays for like passing going downfield, especially to get out early in the game. Yeah, so we've got ourselves quite the game right now. We're at halftime. Just disappointing for the Chargers at this moment, because they left so many opportunities that they had. They left it off the board, and Kansas City had a great start, and they just haven't found any rhythm offensively after that. They've been dealing with a lot of miscues. Mahomes with a fumble. They had a shanked punt. Set up Chargers with great field possession on back-to-back drives. Also, the kick return by LA on drive number 1 sent them up to start out at the 25. Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure about it for Lamar. I was seeing what his status was today. He didn't practice today. If he practices tomorrow, then that's encouraging. But it after today, it doesn't look likely if he didn't practice again. That's not good. That he didn't practice again. What's good, Andrew? Welcome to stream, man. Yeah, same thing that all of us have been thinking. Just take the points. You're up. You go up by a touchdown. Kansas City gets the football coming up to start off the second half. You kick the field goal, the best they could do is match you, unless Kansas City pulls the bag out of the tricks and goes for a 2-point conversion. But that's all they can do is just match you with a touchdown. That's as much as they can do, and instead you go for it and it backfires. Kansas City's batted down 3 passes today. One that closed out the game by Daniel Sorensen, as he just read it perfectly, and they took it into halftime. The other one was a batted down pass in the early second quarter, and then there was an interception that was thrown. So Herbert is throwing a pick. Herbert's got a touchdown pass, 10 for 19, 105 through the air. Touchdown pass and the pick. And then Mahomes is 12 for 16, 112 yards. And he's got a fumble. Yeah, that game got canceled. So they canceled Ohio State against Kentucky, and UCLA has been dealing with the health and safety protocol problem too. They had their game canceled yesterday. I I I'm gonna check to see like what's going on with that game. It might be Kentucky against UNC. They played each other last year. Interesting. All right, so it looks like Kentucky's okay. So UNC is gonna play Kentucky. Okay, so UCLA won't play either. Looks like. Wow, so that's some big news. Yeah, Pringle, welcome to the stream. All of us just wondering why too. That could come back to bite them. They should have at least 6 points on the board with 2 made field goals. They went for it twice inside the 5, and they couldn't get to it both times. Yeah, we're probably going to see a lot more canceled games. So North Carolina is going to play Kentucky this weekend, it looks like. I'm going to see if I can dig up that time, if there's something about that. Yeah, I heard about that. Lakers going to put Isaiah Thomas, looks like, in a 10-day contract. That's awesome. Awesome to hear, man. Well deserved to. He's been grinding, and good to see that he's going to get back. So they're supposed to sign him tomorrow. Okay, so I'm getting here, it's from SB Nation, a Sea of Blue, putting out that Kentucky versus Ohio State, that game has been canceled. North Carolina is set to be the replacement to take on Kentucky. So UCLA is going to miss some time too. They had their game canceled yesterday. Mick Cronin, their head coach in health and safety protocols. Yeah, I don't have a time for that just yet. Trying to see if there's a time for that game, when they're gonna put it out. So they're planning to play their matches. Planning to play Kentucky versus UNC. Will plan to take on each other. So it hasn't been confirmed. It hasn't been finalized, but they're planning to play each other now. So it's trending in that direction, which makes sense. Yeah. You know, the odd thing about it is that Washington had to forfeit a game that they didn't have enough players for, and I guess what they did in Pac-12 is that if you don't have enough players and you can't reach an agreement on when this game's going to get rescheduled, you automatically the team that's having the problems with not enough players ready for the game, then that team has to forfeit. So Washington was the first team who had to forfeit a game this year. They forfeited to UCLA. So UCLA has an extra win that they have. What's good, Steven? Welcome to stream. Yeah, he's just over 100 right now. I think there could be a good possibility, though, with Mahomes. I think it's going to pick up in the second half for the scoring. Okay, so I'm just gonna look into UCLA's record here to make sure that that counted with a forfeit game. Yeah, it sure did. Or no, they stayed at 7-1, so it results in a forfeit W for UCLA. But okay, so the record doesn't count. That's odd. So it just says W forfeit, but it still kept it because that was their 9th game that they had played against Washington, and the record still stayed the same at 7-1. Yeah, it's too bad with like some of the NBA teams still playing games even though they have like a ton of players in the protocol. Chicago's been having their games getting canceled lately. I know the Lakers and Nets have been dealing with it. And for the NFL, I heard Cleveland's pretty bad right now. They have like all different players of like a ton of positions just down the lineup that's not in the might not be available for the game. Yeah, actually thinking about it, I I'm thinking about it now. He's probably going to be under 300 at the end of this one. Yeah, because I think it's going to pick up scoring wise, but it's probably going to be more through the running game for Kansas City. So they'll probably go more towards the rush because that's where the Chargers have struggled to stop this season. I heard there was some place I think that was doing like capacity limits. I think the NHL was doing that up in Canada too. So I think they'll probably do it only in some cities though. More like probably your state and probably up in the Northeast. As this ball gets booted away back of the end zone, and Kansas City will take over at their own 25. So I don't think there's going to be any limits like with teams out in like the South, Southeast, Southwest. But in the Northeast and in the Pacific, I think they might downscale. Mahomes takes the snap, first possession of the second half, launches a deep ball down the right side, deep in, it's incomplete. Looking for Tyreek Hill as he was being held onto, penalty flag comes down. In the secondary, it's Chris Harris Jr., the one defending Hill. Hands all over him. Still getting his hands on at midfield, and then once again, grabbing Hill late. So that pushes up the football significantly. Pushes the football all the way up to the 45, where the pass interference happened. So Chiefs have the football all the way past midfield. Mahomes from the gun, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Mahomes takes a snap, fires left side, soars up, grabs it. At the 41, catch a 4 made by Hardman. And that's where forward progress will stop him. Yeah, the GOAT, absolutely, man. Incredible that Tom was able to get the passing record. Just well deserved, and it was just so awesome to see it happen. Um, to watch him on TV that night, getting the record, incredible. Handoff, trying to make a cut was Edwards-Helaire. That was scary. He was tackled low and then high. Only got about a gain of 1. Nick Bosa came in and picked up the tackle. Oh, that's great. Vegas going to see the new Spider-Man movie tomorrow. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely let me know how it goes there. Ball spot to 39 at Chargers territory. Mahomes from the gun. He's got his running back, Darrell Williams, lined up to the right side. 3 bunched up for receivers towards his left. Takes his snap. Mahomes airs it out left side in the opening at the 20. Out of bounds around the 15. Tyreek Hill grabs it, first down. Just out behind the defense. Always have to keep your eye on Tyreek Hill. And he's able to slip the coverage. Getting right beyond his man in the secondary, Chris Harris Jr., picked up the pass interference penalty on this drive. Chiefs moving the football along. Ball spotted now at the 16-yard line of Chargers territory. Mahomes from the gun takes a snap. Delayed handoff and a draw up the middle to the 15. 1-yard carry. It's by Darrell Williams. Strong stuff by the Chargers defense. Linval Joseph comes in with a heavy tackle on Darrell Williams, and now Joseph comes out of the play. So Joseph will come out of the play here. This will bring up a 2nd down and 8. Mahomes from the gun. Ball at the 15-yard line of Charger territory. Hill in motion towards right to left. Takes a snap. Mahomes back to pass. Screens it out to Hill. Deflected. Almost intercepted. Had one hand on it. Would have been a pick 6. Mahomes lucky about that one. Nwosu read it with his right hand. Jumped the route. And Nwosu almost had a pick 6 if he could haul that in cleanly. Mahomes looking for Hill out in the flat. Lucky. 3rd down and 8 at the 15-yard line. Kelsey in motion towards his right. On the left side, Mahomes takes a snap. Passes underneath, off the fingertips, incomplete. High and away of Byron Pringle. And it will bring up the field goal unit. The Chargers defense forces a hold. And Byron Pringle couldn't haul it in. That's all Mahomes. That pass thrown underneath. For about 4 yards underneath. It was high and away. Just to the right outstretched fingertips of Pringle. At the left hash, 33-yard attempt by Harrison Butker. The snap, the hold, the kick, and it's straight through the uprights. 14-13 the score. 12-12 left to go in the 3rd quarter. I think we're all set with the NFL with the Super Bowl. They actually pushed it back a week because of the whole 17 game season now that they're doing. So the playoffs don't start till a week later, which means the Super Bowl gets pushed back a week. Yeah, not really much going on for college basketball today. I think Duke was the only team in the top 25 playing today. And they crushed Appalachian State. So right now we're just in a timeout. If you guys are new to the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much for joining. Actually, right now we've already passed halftime, or so I usually been putting at the polls past halftime. So I'm gonna do right here. We're into the early 3rd, but we got 60% Kansas City, 40% LA for the poll tonight. Thanks so much all for voting. Yeah, the final score of that was 92-67 Duke. And then other than that, it was all mid-major teams playing, not a single power conference team playing besides Stanford tonight, which they just tipped off against Dartmouth. Yeah, definitely, man. Need to get a ranking come Monday if they beat UConn. For sure. I still don't know how Texas Tech was ranked over them. And Wisconsin. Both of those teams they beat, and they were receiving more votes than Providence. Seven plays, 61 yards in the drive, consisting of 2 minutes, 48 seconds for Kansas City. Resulted in a 33-yard field goal from the left hash by Harrison Bucker. Chargers back to return with Andre Roberts. He had a 75-yard kick return that set up the Chargers on their first drive at their own 25. This one gets all the way booted to the back of the end zone and out. So we have 12-12 left to go in the third. And the Chargers will go right to left on the field on this drive. They set in a single set back formation. Jalen Guyton in motion from left to right. Herbert, play action bootleg towards his right. Fires underneath. Complete. Catch a 5 out of bounds by Mike Williams. Good to see him back in the game. He suffered an injury on the first drive. Didn't come back for a while. Back into the game as he soared up and grabbed the deepest pass of the game tonight by Mike Williams. It was a 27-yard catch deep down the right sideline that he grabbed and soared upstairs to get to, and that one he catches for 5. 2nd and 5. I formation. Guyton in motion. Herbert. Handoff up the middle. Enough for the first down. It's Jackson. Good for 8. I've got Alabama to win the national championship. So I've got Alabama and Georgia meeting up in the national championship. Wow, Drake's going to overtime against Jackson State. Man. Yeah, that's not good. 66-65. Herbert from the gun, play action, rolls out to his right, steps up in the pocket, launches across the middle, deflected, and it's incomplete. Lucky, those passes on ricochets are usually read by DBs and intercepted, but nobody around the 5-yard radius in the secondary of that ball went off the fingertips of Keenan Allen. $10:58 left to go in the third. 2nd and 10 now for the Chargers. Ball spotted at their own 38-yard line. Herbert from the gun. He's got Eckler in the backfield lined up to the left side. Herbert takes the snap. Hands it off to Eckler underneath, and that's only good for a 2-yard carry. Brings up a 3rd down. That should be a really good game. San Francisco undefeated against Grand Canyon. San Francisco's schedule is starting to get tougher. They got Arizona State on Sunday too. Arizona State starting to play much better together. They had beat Creighton earlier this week. 3rd and 6. And we have movement on the line. Flag goes down. We'll see what the penalty is on. This looked like it was on Kansas City, and it is. Neutral zone infraction, 5-yard penalty. Still replay third down, though. It'll result in a 3rd and 1. Just coming right across, number 55, Kansas City, Frank Clark. Third and 1. Chargers have the ball. Spotted just shy of midfield. Herbert takes a snap. He's back to pass. Launching, left side, soaring upstairs, complete. Pass midfield, first down. Mike Williams moving the play along. Mike Williams in the crossing route from right to left, soars up and gets it just shy of the 35-yard line. Herbert puts it right on the money. Mike Williams have a game. 3 catches now for 49. Along a 27, moves the chains. Kyle, what's good? Aaron, welcome to the stream. Ball at the 36 of Chiefs territory. Keenan Allen in motion from right to left. Herbert takes a snap, handoff, as they will rush past the 20 or past the 35 to around the 34. Gain of around 2 by Jackson. Yeah, huge, right on cue right there. Mike Williams. Scary scene in the first drive. He got injured. He came back, and ever since, he has been huge. 2 big catches going upstairs. 8:40 left to go in the third. Chargers with a 2nd and 8 at the 34 of Kansas City territory. Herbert from the gun takes a snap, fires quick right down the right sideline, in and out of the hands, incomplete of Williams. He dropped it. Had a great opportunity. 1-on-1 coverage down the far sideline. Quick pass up the field. What a setup. LA inside the red zone. Ooh, it was off the bat. Yeah, it was off the backside, actually. That was a tough ball to catch. Chiefs. Yeah, it went off a Ward. It went off a Ward and then tried to find its way back to Williams. 3rd and 8. From the gun, Herbert takes a snap. Back to pass. Flushed out to his right. Throws on the run. Complete to Guyton. 2 yards shy of the first down. And a big call coming up for LA. You have the lead 14-13, and they've already gone for it twice on 4th down. Yet to get it. They did go for it once when they were deeper in their own territory. They did get it on a quarterback sneak, so they are 1 for 3 tonight on 4th down, but when they've been inside the 5-yard line, they've been unsuccessful. Tonight, they're outside the 5, and they are going for it once again. 33% in this game, they are going for it at the Chiefs' 28. Herbert takes a snap, fires, deflected up in the air, it's incomplete. Back-to-back 4th downs the Chargers go for, and it leads to deflected passes. All 3 times they have missed on 4th down have been via pass. The only time they got the 4th down conversion was on a rush. Once again, they start out the third straying away through the running game and going more pass heavy. And Mike Williams started to take them, but they just weren't able to finish off the drives. And for this drive right here, just throwing it to 50-50 balls for Herbert, making the decision to put the ball into tight coverage, and it just backfires. That's at least 9 points tonight. So you got John this week. There you go. And Aaron's got Mike Williams too. Man. You didn't make the playoffs there. You went 5-8. Sorry to hear that, man. Maybe next year. Yeah, you were close in the league this year. You had it, and then it came down to players just going off with James Conner going off on Monday. All right, so right now we're still in the timeout. We have, when we get back to action, we'll have 7:44 left to go in the third. Yeah, this could definitely be a blowout in favor of the Chargers right now. Should have 2 touchdowns and then a field goal, yeah. First and 10, Kansas City. They take over around their own 28. Mahomes play action. Steps up, clear pocket, launches across the middle. It's complete. First down by Kelsey. Oh, he fumbled it. Football is out. And the Chargers say they have recovered. The Chargers say they recover. The referees are all meeting together in the middle of the field. And now the call by the referees. Let's see, Kelsey, his backside, is he down? Yeah, he's down in the ground before that football came out. So they maintain it as a catch and down, gain of 10 by Kelsey. So that's recorded for a 10-yard catch, first down by Kelsey. He's got 4 catches for 40 yards. Yeah, Colorado State at 23. Their schedule is getting tougher coming up, so I think that's reasonable for them right now. Because they haven't played anybody extremely good. They're undefeated. They did win against Mississippi State. That's their best win, but Mississippi State's not top 25, so that football is still in his hands while his butt is down to the ground. So this will be a catch, 10-yard catch by Kelsey. Yeah, that's clearly a catch before he got ripped out. He's down. Yeah, if they keep on winning, they'll keep on moving up in the standings. Chargers will challenge this, though. The Chargers are challenging this call, but that looked like clearly a catch. All right, so we're going to go on the timeout. Chargers challenge this one, and be shocking if this was overturned. Yeah, they really haven't done much with the running game tonight. Just 45 rushing yards so far by Kansas City. The long rush has been 11 by Darrell Williams. So nobody's really gone off for any big rushes tonight for Kansas City. And this is the matchup to do so, because the Chargers defense has struggled this season against the rush. It's been more passes underneath. They've passed it 20 times. They rushed 12 times. And then for the Chargers, they've passed it 26. They've rushed 23. But they've been finding a lot of success with the running game, especially with Justin Jackson. He leads average carry right now per yards per carry. He's got 6.5 yards per carry. Eckler's got 6. Hey, that's good there. Already starting off. Day number 1 of fantasy playoffs. Still a long way to go. Yeah, like you could clearly see that Kelsey was down. What's good, Mr. David? Welcome to the stream. He's got 500 on this one for KC. Best of luck there tonight, man. Okay, so the catch will stand. They lose a timeout, lost the challenge. And the Chiefs have the football. That's a crucial timeout they just wasted. Kansas City has the ball. It's up to the 38-yard line on their side of the field. Mahomes, ace formation, play action, back to pass, steps up in the pocket, pump fake, pressure coming, and it's incomplete. Gotta play until it's dead, and the whistle eventually blows, and the Wosu picked it up, but it's incomplete. Mahomes didn't see him. That was one more step on him. That could have been a fumble. Chris Harris Jr., he comes in from behind. One more step, if he's able to get the backside to the football, that would have been a fumble. 2nd and 10 coming up. Mahomes goes empty backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. Takes a snap, back to pass. Steps up, flushed out to his right. Mahomes throws in the run, and it's deflected, incomplete. Looking for Demarcus Robinson down the near sideline. Great deflection by LA, and it will result in the 3rd down. Christian, welcome to stream, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's been brutal. Absolutely brutal. I heard Cleveland's been having a ton of trouble with a bunch of players in health and safety protocol. 3rd and 10 at their own 38. Mahomes from the gun. He takes the snap, back to pass, steps up in the pocket. Mahomes, deep ball, down the left sideline for a Hill, and comes to the backside. Oh, what a catch! Tyreek Hill, you gotta be kidding me, man. And penalty flags come down. Tyreek Hill comes up and makes the catch. Coming back to the football as he was swarmed one-on-one by Tavon Campbell and somehow makes that catch. Incredible. Both feet inbounds, stays in bounds. Campbell just all over him. And Hill able to put both hands out as Hill's got both of his hands wrapped around him. Drops it into the basket, coming back to the football. What a throw. What a catch. It was underthrown actually by Mahomes, but man, what an adjustment by Tyreek Hill. With his defensive back Campbell just both hands all around him. Stands as a catch even though the penalty went down for pass interference. Ball spot at the same place at the 22 of Charger territory. Mahomes takes the snap. Handoff. Clyde Edwards-Helaire rushes to the 19. Gain of 3. JD, welcome back in. Yeah, it's such a tough job, especially in like long passes like that. When you got to be aware what Mahomes can do with you with his arm. 2nd and 10 coming up, under 5.5 left to go in the 3rd. Chiefs have the football inside the red zone at the 19. They take the snap. Mahomes steps up, passes underneath, complete to Hill. Hill tries to slip past the tackle, can't though. Swung down at the 14. Pick up a 5. It's an open field tackle made by Michael Davis. Would have saved a potential first down if Hill's able to turn up field with his speed. Huge tackle by Davis one-on-one. 3rd and 2. Chiefs have it at the 14-yard line of Charger territory. Mahomes comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers to the left. 1 to the right. In the backfield, Edwards-Helaire. Mahomes takes a snap, screens it out quick to the left side, complete to Pringle. Gets the first down, and he gets gang tackled around the 11. Moves the chains with under 4:30 left to play. Mahomes closing in on 200. He's 17 for 25, 195 through the air. Warren, what's good, man? Welcome back in. Got a great game currently. Chiefs are striking. Yeah, no problem. Glad to have you back whenever you get the chance there. And I hear this season especially is busy. I bet extremely busy at work. I bet 4 minutes left to go in the 3rd. They have it at the 11-yard line. Mahomes pump fake, passes, just shy of the end zone, complete to Kelsey at the 2. Kelsey comes out of bounds, and the clock will keep on rolling here now with 3:40 and counting down in the third. Chiefs have the football at the 2-yard line of the Chargers. Mahomes to Kelsey for 9 yards. Tonight, Travis Kelsey has got himself 5 catches for 49. Second down and 1 at the 2. To the 1 for the first down marker, end zone. We'll see if they can get there. Chiefs have it from the gun with Mahomes. Mahomes takes the snap, hand off in the draw to Williams. He is patient, tries to find the middle, and he gets swarmed. No gain. Back of the line of scrimmage as the sea of blue uniforms come up. Nick Bosa included to make the tackle. 3 minutes left to go. Huge defensive stop by LA. Darrell Williams trying to be patient. He had an opportunity for a hole if he was able to burst through. Instead, he tried to stay patient, kept on juking in the backfield, couldn't get anywhere. 3rd and 1. Under 3 minutes left to go in the third. They go tight formation. Mahomes, bootleg, tosses underneath, and close to the marker, gets his tight end as that is 85, or that is 45, his fullback Burton, who gets involved again. So Burton gets an underhand toss by Mahomes, though. Gets stopped right at the first down marker. Gonna see where they spot the football. 4th and 1. Not enough for the first. 4th and 1. Chiefs are going to go for it. 4th and 1 here with under 2 minutes in the third. Mahomes from the gun. He has Williams, his running back, lined up to the left of Mahomes. In motion, Pringle to the right, to the left now. Mahomes takes the snap, looks to Pringle. He is open. Underthrows it. It's incomplete. Turns it over on downs. Pringle was wide open. And Mahomes just lets that one slip out of his path. And it falls to the turf incomplete. No, that pass just completely missed the mark by Mahomes. Mahomes just didn't grip it. Mahomes just didn't get the grip of it, and he lets it sail and fall way short. Down and away, it wasn't even close. Both teams wasting a touchdown in this game that they had an opportunity slip away from them. That pass just slipped by Mahomes. Wow. Chargers will get it back. They take over at the 2. At their own 2 when they get back. Wow. Dave, welcome back to the stream here, man. What a game we got. I got your Roll Tide to win the championship. $14-13. Execution. It's been tough to come by tonight on Thursday Night Football. Both of the teams pretty similar. 16 and 16 for first downs each. Kansas City's got 11 first downs via the pass, 3 via the rush, 2 on penalties. Chargers have got half and half, 8 via pass, 8 with a rush for first downs. Chargers should be up by a bunch more in this game. They're 1 for 4 in fourth down efficiency. And whenever they've gone to the pass, they've yet to convert on fourth down. The only time they did was on a quarterback sneak. They had 2 opportunities. Instead of kicking the field goal, they went for it inside the Chiefs' 5. Went for the gamble. Couldn't get it. Man, this has been a game out of the ordinary tonight. I wish. Unfortunately, I'm working on Saturday night, so I can't cover the game for Providence versus UConn. I wish there. That's going to be massive. So Providence can get in the top 25 if they win it, and UConn hanging in there in the top 25. We get back to action out of the timeouts. Chargers have the football. Rush up the middle, taken to about the 5. That's a gain of 4. As they use their fullback for that snap. That is Gabe Neighbors. Yeah, Hardman was just wide open. And Mahomes just throws it right to the turf. Second down and about 6 for the Chargers. They have the football at their own 5-yard line. Play action on a bootleg towards his right. He'll scramble for it and gets enough for the first. Out of bounds around the 11. Herbert picks up the first. Under 1 minute left to go in the third. Combined tonight, 4 turnovers on downs. That is tied for the most in NFL this season. Combining tonight. And the Chargers had 2 of those turnovers inside the opponent's 5. The Chiefs just had 1. 40 seconds left to go in the third. Chargers have the football at around the 13 of their own territory. They'll hand it off the middle. Big hole here. 25-30. Hitting the second level to the 35. It is good for around a 28-yard rush. With a huge burst of speed out in front by Justin Jackson, who has been tremendous tonight. Big run by Jackson. Sees the hole and able to just hit the gaps as we close out the end of 3. 14-13 Chargers at the end of the third quarter. Only a field goal in the third by Kansas City. Yeah, so what I do for my job, I work at a radio station full time. I do the production there, so I'm the production director at the station, so I'm in charge of like all the audio work and the commercials, and I do like voiceover work for them too. It's the Suns Bucks most viewed stream. It's actually Game 7. Between the Bucks and the Nets. So Game 7, second round Eastern Conference playoffs. Bucks and Nets had, I think, like over 250K for viewers. That was insane. Yeah, Chargers have yet to take a deep shot down the field tonight. Herbert's longest pass, that was the one Mike Williams. He had a 27-yard catch right before halftime. But they don't have like a massive catch. Tyreek Hill is the longest catch of the game for 40. The one that he was being held on to just comes back to the football. He makes a spectacular catch. Yeah, I'm surprised there that it snows in the South country. Oh yeah. Alright, so if you guys are doing the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much for joining in tonight. Part of the special live stream on the channel. Haven't done football in a while, so it's always good to get back into it. So we're going to start off the fourth quarter. 15 minutes of football remaining as we have just closed out on the third. Hey, what's good, Behind the Arc fan? Welcome back to the stream. So I was just looking at some of the scores for college tonight, and I know what Vaughn's thoughts are about Stanford, but yikes, this isn't good. Stanford's losing against Dartmouth, 36-27 in the first half. So we start off the fourth quarter, left to right. Chargers have the football first as they hand it off for minimal yardage on the ground to around the 36. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 9. It's a gain of 1. Chargers have ran for 148 yards tonight. They've been finding their success through the running game. They're pass heavy, though, as a team this season in general. Keenan Allen from right to left in motion. Herbert takes a snap. He's going to go bootleg. Passes deep down the field, left sideline. He's going to open. Keenan Allen with a toe tap inbounds. Walks the tightrope, and he gets the first down. What a catch by Keenan Allen to stay in bounds down the far sideline. It was a wobbly pass thrown by Herbert. He catches it. Both feet are in bounds. 1, 2, even got a third in there. What a catch. 1st and 10 Chargers. They have it at the 35-yard line of Kansas City. I formation, play action. Steps up, fires, Herbert, incomplete. Looking to a tight window. Late flag is down, though. Mike Williams down the far sideline, intended target, and we have a penalty in the secondary. Looks like it's on Kansas City. It was a linebacker. Anthony Hitchens was the one in coverage. Or it was 82, Anderson. Anderson, the intended target for the Chargers. So 82, Steven Anderson, the intended target. And Hitchens just all over him and gets called for the penalty. And that's the 4th penalty tonight for Kansas City. Pushes the football up to the 20. 1st and 10 LA. Inside the red zone at the 20. From the gun. Takes a snap. Passes behind. They're going to go wide receiver past Keenan Allen. Under throws it at the 5. It's incomplete for Williams. Oh, they had the right idea. Keenan Allen just let it slip away. Going for the razzle-dazzle. Herbert on the screen to Allen as he motioned behind in the backfield. Allen was wide open. Just take your time and throw it downfield. And he chucks it down and away, intended for Williams. He just threw it on the run. Just step into it. Take your time, man. And he would have had him. 2nd and 10. At the 20-yard line of Kansas City. Herbert tosses. Eckler gets stuffed for around a gain of 1. Jared Reed picks up the tackle. And a big 3rd down coming up for LA. I got to go for my team, of course, the Patriots for the playoffs. Never count out Bill Belichick, but I think we're going to have a great playoffs in store. Eckler catches it, bounces off a tackler, gets chopped up, and he's a yard shy of the 1st down marker. What a fight to grind that out by Austin Eckler. Tough tackle as he got knocked down low. Good to see he's back up on his feet. That was really tough tackle there to see. Just gets chopped up, bounces off the initial contact, able to take it up the field. 4th and 1. Chargers will keep their offense on the field once again. LA tonight, instead of taking the points, they're 1 for 4 in 4th down conversions. They're going for it once again at the 11-yard line of Kansas City. Herbert from the gun takes a snap. This time they will rush, and they get enough. Gets the edge, 1st down inside to the 5. Perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions tonight via rush. And that is Joshua Kelly who gets the carry, good for 6. It was a running back draw towards the right side. They had one man to beat. They got past the outstretched diving attempt to Nick Bolton. Gutsy call, and they go for it, and they do the rush, and they get it through. Now they go ace formation at the 5. Herbert, handoff, up the middle. Kelly powering his way, diving just to the goal line, and a tad short. His knee is down around the 1. All game long, getting momentum from running. 30 carries for 159 yards, over 5 yards per rush. Just pound the rock. You're 1 yard away from the end zone. They go I formation. Herbert takes the snap. Play action on the bootleg towards his right. Pressure coming. Herbert drifting back. Pressure in his face. Launches to the back corner of the end zone. Too far out of bounds. You're 1 yard away. It brings up a 3rd and goal. He had Hitchens right in his face. Hands in his face bringing the pressure. So lucky. So lucky in this play right here. Or he had Nick Bolton right in his face. 54. Nick Bolton, the one who had his hands right in his face for multiple seconds, up in the air, grabbing, trying to get his uniform towards his shoulder pads, drifting Herbert back, dangerous pass, handoff, Kelly, lost the football, trying to dive over the goal line, and the Chiefs look like they signaled that they have it. No official call just yet. This is huge. Referees coming to the pile. Kelly trying to dive over the goal line. He lost it. Kansas City signaling. Sorensen signals that the Chiefs have it. Still no signal. And the Chiefs come away with it. He fumbled at the 1. Could not break the plane. Joshua Kelly over the top. Who knocked it out? 898 of Kansas City. Poked it free. Tashawn Wharton poked it free, and the Chiefs will get the football back. Another missed opportunity tonight for the Chargers inside the 5. Oh my goodness, this has been a crazy game. So many opportunities, and they just can't cash it in. So many opportunities. 2-3 yards away when he received the handoff, just trying to soar over the top of the power and over the pile, and just got completely denied. Wasn't even close. Man, the execution in this red area tonight has been difficult to just take in this one. Tough to see it. It's been an incredible game, though, definitely. It's been awesome for this game. Good to see some close competitive football. Unlike last week with these two teams playing their opponents because they were blowouts. Yeah, what a game we have. Yeah, Dave loves his college football. I did a little bit at the beginning of the season, but my schedule lately has got just extremely packed with stuff. Yeah, we're seeing that more often now, and in the college sport with players going to HBCUs. I think it's gonna be able to like level out the playing field more. That's huge there. That Deion Sanders able to get Travis Hunter. Now the Jackson State. I can hear why people are mad about that, especially Florida State fans. But I mean, Florida State hasn't been good in quite a while too. I mean, that's more of a opportunity statement to the country here that will get the playing field level with other players making their mark too. And we saw last year in the offseason for basketball is Makur Maker, who went to Howard, and I bet we're gonna see it a ton more with blue blood teams losing like top recruits to go to like HBCUs, and instead of seeing like the 16 seeds that you'll see from like the SWAC or the MEAC, you'll see those teams from the conferences in the tournament just do like much better. It's been a tough night tonight with turnover on downs. Chiefs will take this football over at their own 2. Mahomes passes underneath. It's complete, and they'll get around 5 on the catch. It goes to Hardman to the 7. So you get swung out of bounds. They'll probably be much better, Vaughn. So something that you won't be happy in seeing if they show signs of improvement. This was just a weird off year for Clemson. 2nd and 4 coming up at their own 8-yard line. Mahomes takes the snap, hands it off in a draw, and Edwards-Helaire gets tripped up from behind. He was looking to get a big gain, searching for the first down, and he gets stuck at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2 coming up now for Kansas City. We only have one punt tonight. It was when Kansas City was deep back in their own territory, and they went for a deep pass down the field instead of rushing it. They have a 3rd and 2. They've been finding success with the underneath passes. We'll see if they go there. Kelsey lines up to the right along with Pringle. Hill to the left, takes a snap, pass, deflected, and intercepted at the 2-yard line by the Chargers. Uchenna Nwosu picks it off, and it sets a prime position 2 yards away from their end zone. Unbelievable. Patrick Mahomes having a tough game. A fumble by Mahomes, and now an interception. And the football will be placed at the 2 for LA. Wow. Incredible coordination by Nwosu. Jumps up, right hand, deflects it. Up in the air, intercepts it, falls in the ground with it. Incredible. Right there by Nwosu, able to keep track of that football, keep his eyes on it, and get the pick. All that Deuce, what's good? Welcome on the stream here, man. What a game tonight. 1st and goal. Chargers have it at the 2-yard line of Kansas City. Herbert under center, ace formation. He takes a snap, hand off to Eckler, left side counter, makes his way into the end zone, touchdown. That time is the charm for the Chargers. All they needed was a takeaway. 2013, they go with Austin Eckler, who he has been silent throughout most of the game tonight. Not much work from the backfield for Eckler. He's got himself now 10 carries for 51. 4 catches for 23, and finds himself a touchdown rush. Extra point coming up. The snap, the hold, the extra point is through. 8-point lead by the Chargers on Thursday Night Football. Expect the unexpected. Tip ball, interception. Nwosu sets up. 1 play later, touchdown rush, 2 yards out by Austin Eckler. What a game tonight. Cody, welcome to the stream here, man. Jesse, welcome to the channel. Yep, so both of you guys taking Tampa Bay to win it again, looks like. If you guys are doing the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. And Chargers tonight have found success with the running game. That's all they need to do once they get into the red area. Cash it in. It's as simple as that. Just pound the rock. And that time they were able to go to the playbook. As simple as it goes, just pound the rock. There you have it. Eckler, get him back in the game, get him a touch, and he gets into the end zone. This has been a tremendous game tonight, though. So Mahomes is at 213 passing yards. Yeah, that's right. Vegas got Mahomes in his fantasy team, yet to find the end zone tonight. 2 turnovers. Mahomes 21 for 31, 213 passing yards. An interception now in a fumble. Not much going from the rushing game tonight. Just 49 yards in the ground on 15 carries. They had a rushing touchdown by an unlikely player, their fullback, Michael Burton. Yeah, not looking too well for me for fantasy, because I took the kicker for Kansas City, and yeah, it doesn't look like they're gonna be kicking any field goals anytime soon. They're not gonna get an extra point either. They're going for 2. Next time, if they do get into the end zone, if there is a next time for Kansas City, they'll go for 2. No kicking at this stage of the game since they're down by 8. Yeah, it doesn't shock me that Urban Meyer got fired yesterday. I was shocked more that he lasted 13 games into the season, with how he's just put the Jaguars in disaster mode this year. Just not even a good fit at all. Like there was no role model fit. This kick goes all the way to the back of the end zone. Chiefs will take over at their own 25. Yeah, Chiefs have been great this season. They won their last 6 for Kansas City. They had a rough start. Started out 3-4 in their first defense in their first 7 games of the season. Their defense just couldn't get off the field, and they really turned it around. But these Thursday night games have been like an outlier of surprising victories. This isn't really a surprise if the Chargers win it tonight, because both of these teams are separated by 1 game in the standing. This game's a home game for LA. A carry for 5. It goes to Edwards-Helaire. Chiefs are lucky that they're not getting blown out like 35-13 at this point, because the Chargers should have way more points than this. That they left off a ton of points off the scoreboard. Under 9 minutes left to go in the fourth. Empty backfield. Mahomes takes a snap, fires underneath, and it's incomplete. Off the fingertips of Kelsey. Defense starting to tight up as well for LA. Nasir Adderley comes in, forces the incompletion as Kelsey heard him in his footsteps. Yeah, won't be getting that. I thought by the rate that we were going still that Urban was the head coach. I thought that the Patriots would have sent him out to retirement or just get fired after that game for Urban Meyer. I thought the Patriots would have hung 60 on them, and then we see like a couple hours later Urban Meyer just getting fired after that one, but unfortunately won't see it. Mahomes takes the snap, 3rd and 5, flushed out to his right, throws in the run. It is complete. Kelsey wide out in the open, 35-30, turns upfield, 20, 15, 10, 2 defenders from behind, tackled at the goal line, and there's a penalty flag down. Huge catch if it stands by Travis Kelsey. Kelsey is down. He is winded more likely. And good to see he's up on his feet right there. There's a penalty flag down. We will see who this penalty is on. On the Chargers, that looks like a hold. That looks like a hold by Trey Marshall for LA. Kelsey went down. He's back up on his feet. He got gang tackled at the 1. Massive play. It's a 69-yard catch by Kelsey. Ball spotted at the 1-yard line. Motion with Hardman. Handoff up the middle. Is it enough? Darrell Williams, no. He got stuffed at the 1 on a sandwich. Jerry Tillery. Huge stuff right there with a tackle. Second and goal coming up for Kansas City. Kelsey along the sideline right now as he had that big play. He's getting a big drink right now along the sideline. Second and goal coming up for KC. Ball at the 1-yard line. Mahomes from the gun. Edwards-Helaire in the backfield lined up to the left. Mahomes takes the snap. Play action. Passes to the end zone. Tyreek Hill hauls it in. Touchdown. Now they're going to go for two. 21-19. Tyreek Hill. 1-yard touchdown catch. And Kelsey checks back into the game once again for the 2-point conversion. Hill, crossing route, back of the end zone, one-on-one coverage. Tyreek Hill with a touchdown grab, first pass of the night for Patrick Mahomes. Tyreek Hill, 9 catches for 104. 2-point attempt coming up for Kansas City. .7:44 left remaining in the fourth quarter. Chance to tie the game with a 2-point conversion attempt if it's good. Back on this play is Travis Kelce. He's lined up to the right side. Mahomes from the gun. Hardman in motion now from right to left. In the backfield lining up, left is Edwards-Helaire. Pump fake, play action. Mahomes pump fakes again, flushed out to the right, jump pass, the end zone, caught. And it's a 2-point conversion, that's good. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. 21-all. Mahomes worked his way, eyes to the left and the right of the field, pump fake twice. And then he threw a jump pass, found Edwards-Helaire out in the open middle of the end zone. We have a penalty flag down, though. Late whistle. Roughing the passer by the defense will get enforced in the kickoff. Nick Bosa was the one who gets called for roughing the passer. Dakota, welcome to Stream, man. No problem. Glad to have you back in. We got a great game here. 21-21, 7:44 left to go, fourth quarter. And the Chiefs have just tied it up. Brandon, welcome back in. What a game. Bosa just bulldozes over Mahomes at the very end of it after Mahomes released it. And it was all set up by a 69-yard catch to the 1-yard line by Travis Kelce. No, I didn't hear that. Probably something to do with the Discord, though. Yeah, let me know what it is, Dakota. Chiefs will kick it away at midfield. This ball drifts all the way back and to the back end of the end zone, and Chargers will take over at their own 25. 1st and 10 with 7:44 remaining. So one big play. That's all that could happen. A chunk play. And Patrick Mahomes has 283 passing yards. Yeah, so I think somebody asked me at halftime whether it's going to be 300. I was tight on that. At first, I thought about it. I thought they'd do more rushing here in the second half, but they've just gone strictly pass majority of the places. This is a rush by the Chargers. Spin move by Jackson picks up 2. Second and 8. Chargers have the ball. Play action. Bootleg towards his right. Herbert throws in the run. He completes a big hit as Keenan Allen catches it. Not enough for the first down, though. About a gain of 3 in the catch. Huge hit by Mike Hughes. 3rd and 3 now for LA. They've yet to punt it tonight. They're back in their own territory at their 32. Handoff up the middle, close to the first down. Looks like he's gutted by Jackson on the running back draw. Needed to, got to, and it's good for enough right at the marker. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything on Derrick Henry yet. I'm not sure if it's going to be week 15. It's probably going to be playoffs, though. Hand off and the draw up the middle, and that will be about a gain of 1. 5:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Tie game. Chargers have the ball still in their own territory. So I'm looking at some of the articles on Derrick Henry. Week 18 would probably be the earliest. If not week 18, looks like the playoffs. Yeah, definitely me too. Hoping for some overtime in this game. 2nd and 9 coming up. 5:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Chargers have the football at their own 37-yard line. They go into I formation. Herbert takes a snap, play action, bootleg towards his right. Herbert has plenty of time. Launches, soaring upstairs. It's caught at the 49 of Kansas City territory. First down. It's a gain of 12 by Josh Palmer. What a catch. Palmer on the crossing route. 1st and 10 with 5 minutes. Handoff. Eckler past the 45. And he dives forward to the 43. Gain of 6 in the rush. You play a role tonight, and number 5 for LA played a crucial role over Mike Hughes for that catch. Josh Palmer, 1 catch comes in. It's a 15-yarder. Jose, what's good? Welcome back in. Enjoy the rest of your night, man. 4.5 left to go in the fourth. 2nd down and 4 for the Chargers at the Chiefs' 43. Pass underneath, complete to Cook, the tight end, as he grabs it this time inside the 35. Dragged out of bounds inside the 30, around the 28. 4:24 remaining. He got out of bounds as the clock will stop, though. And it moves the chains. Harry, welcome back in. I'm not that shocked about Urban Meyer. I thought he would have been gone sooner. But it's something that needed to be done a long time ago. 4:24 left to go as the clock will run when it's snapped. Handoff over to Kelly. Oh, man, what a rush. Juking defenders out. And he takes it for a gain of 14. Picks up the first down inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. Zigzag that's Justin Jackson, number 22. Jackson zigzag. He has been tremendous on the ground tonight. 12 carries now up to 84 by Jackson, averaging 7 yards per rush. $3:50 left to go in the fourth. 37 rushing plays today for a top 5 passing team. The Chargers in the NFL. I formation, delayed handoff up the middle. Eckler takes it to the 10. 2-yard carry. Chargers playing against the clock right now. 2nd down and 8. Chiefs have all their timeouts, though. The thing is you want to, if you're the Chargers, you have to come away with a touchdown right here. Because if not, a field goal is not going to cut it against Patrick Mahomes. Jamie, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, Dolphins getting hot at the right moment. They might get it to be the number 7 team they might get up to for the playoffs. Delayed handoff again up the middle. Eckler, 2-yard rush once again to the 8. 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Chargers with under 3 minutes left to go. If they stay in bounds, this will be the final play, most likely before the end, before the 2-minute warning. And the Chargers had challenged that play early in the third quarter about a fumble by Travis Kelce as he was clearly on the ground. Chargers have 2 timeouts. Chiefs have all 3. Herbert from the gun takes a snap. 2:20 left to go. Steps up, fires to the end zone. Zips it in for the touchdown. Keenan Allen catches it into the end zone. It's 6. What a pass by Herbert. Throws it on a dart between 2 defenders. What a pass. Right on a dart to Keenan Allen. Incredible pass there by Justin Herbert. Allen's got some space as he goes to the end zone, turns around, finds himself a couple yards of space, and zips it right in tight coverage, able to grab it. Was Keenan Allen. Extra point straight through the uprights. 28-21, 2:19 remaining. Chiefs will have all 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning to work with. It's been fantastic. Yeah, that's right. Covered a great basketball game last night, and here's football tonight, right down to the wire. Yeah, I don't think the Bills should fire their offensive coordinator. I think what they need, they need a running game next season. As far as running backs, they don't have like much as far as running backs. What Devin Singletary and Zach Moss was supposed to do was they were supposed to take their running team up to like another level, but they haven't really panned out as expected. What's good? Akram, welcome to the stream again. 2:19 left to go in the fourth. Chiefs will get the football coming up. Chargers will kick it off. Yeah, he played for your Vols there, Dakota. This ball gets booted all the way back to the back of the end zone, and the Chiefs will take over their own 25. 2:19 left to go. Enough time for Patrick Mahomes to go over 300 yards passing. We might be seeing some overtime tonight. Ball spotted at the 25. Mahomes in the gun. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. And he's got Edwards-Helaire to the left in the backfield. Now lining up to the right in motion is Kelce. Mahomes takes a snap, steps up in the pocket, passes underneath, complete to Kelce, caught for 5. And they want to get another playoff before the 2-minute warning. Clock ticking down, 2:05. Can they get the offense ready? Here we go. 2 seconds, 1 second, and they got the snap off. 2nd and 5. Pass complete. Quick slant at the 40. Caught by Tyreek Hill. First down. It's good for a catch of 10. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 1:56 left to play. 2-minute warning as we emit there. Yeah, you got that there, Jose. Stay warm, hopefully. Hopefully you got some blankets around you to stay warm. We take the timeout. Yeah, I don't follow much like college baseball or so, but I think they got a pretty good team for Tennessee. I know Vanderbilt's got like that's the sport that Vanderbilt's really good at is baseball, which the 2 major sports for college that gets watched with football and basketball, they're usually like at the very bottom. Yeah, that was shocking that they even allowed that play to go off. They snapped it right at the 2-minute marker. That should have been blown. The referee should have blew their whistle right there for that. It hit 2 minutes, and then the quick catch was made, allowed 4 seconds to go off. So 1:56 left to play. Oh, I saw base. I accidentally misread that. Yeah, I thought baseball for a moment. That's why. Okay. Yeah. I think their profile's like more defensive. Like just like last year with their team. UNC, UCLA, both of them were supposed to play. Yeah, so funny thing about this is that both of them were supposed to play and now they won't, it looks like. So Ohio State and Kentucky, that game got canceled, and then UCLA, um they right now have stopped playing for UCLA for this. I think for this week they stopped playing because Mick Cronin's in health and safety protocols right now. They canceled their game yesterday, so I don't think they're gonna play each other, UNC and UCLA. I think it's gonna be Kentucky against UNC, and then both Ohio State and UCLA end up not playing games this week. So it's crazy what the whole canceling games has gone into and stuff, that it's back once again. As we start out the final 2 minutes and Mahomes passes underneath, incomplete, pressure was coming, had to just throw it away. It's a 2nd down and 10. I took Tennessee there, Dakota, so I took your team. 2nd and 10, ball spotted at their own 40. Mahomes, plenty of time, passes underneath to Edwards-Helaire off of his fingertips. It's incomplete. That was not a good ball either thrown by Mahomes. He didn't lead him into that. That was down and away where Edwards-Helaire had to lunge forward to it, and it was off of his fingertips. Seen a lot of balls get away from Mahomes today. And especially, they could have had this game tied up at 28 if they came away with a touchdown on that one drive where he had wide open in the flat his receiver. 1:48 left to go. Mahomes from the gun takes the snap. He steps up in the pocket. Mahomes towards his right. He will fire and completes it downfield. Hill, 20-yard catch out of bounds, 1st down. Big pass downfield. 20 yards. Mahomes to Hill. Hill just, man, he is just so shifty out there in the field. Secondary completely lost him. Just zigzag all across the middle of the field towards the far sideline. Hill's got 11 catches for 134 and a touchdown. 1:40 left to go. Mahomes from the gun at the 40 now of Charger territory. Takes a snap. Mahomes flushed out. Around the pocket. Slips past Bosa towards his right. Mahomes will scramble for it. Stiff arm. Diving forward out of bounds. And all that running only picks up 2. So much running only picked up 2. Wouldn't shock me if some of the bowl games actually get postponed. I remember there was a game with Boston College that got postponed, and they didn't even bother playing. And this was before the pandemic. It was due to lightning, and they just didn't bother to play the game. 2nd and 9, 1:30 left to go. Mahomes takes the snap. Back to pass, steps up, he will run again. Past the 35, 30, 25, 20, down the right sideline, completely wide open and gets out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. All that green out in front of him, and Patrick Mahomes does it with his feet. The receiver's down on the opposite side of the field, and that opens it up completely for Mahomes. Tremendous turnout to this game that we're going to have for a finish. Could very well go into overtime. 1:22 left to go. 1st and goal. Mahomes from the gun. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Edwards-Helaire lined up to the right in the backfield. Takes a snap. Steps up towards his right. Mahomes. Pressure coming. Throws in the run. Diving at the end zone. Rolling on the ground. And that will be a touchdown. Travis Kelce. What a catch there. Incredible. Wow. Unbelievable catch by Kelce. Across the field. Ranging towards the right. And Patrick Mahomes throws it on the run as the pressure is coming. Kelce gets both hands underneath the football. Rolls in the ground to make sure that he's able to secure it. And it's good for the touchdown. Extra point. It's up and it's through. 28-28 with 1:16 left to play. Still gives Justin Herbert time on the clock. What a game tonight. An opportunity here for big boy football to meet big boy football in the biggest of moments. Justin Herbert with a chance at home to pull out the W for the Chargers in this drive. Oh, yeah, really good. These guys have been producing tonight. 1:16 remaining. Bucker will kick it off for Kansas City. It's like a fairy tale story out here. That's like the Patriots. The Patriots come back against the Falcons, a fairy tale type of story in that game. And man, this has been an incredible game tonight. We've seen some crazy games this season. I remember there was the one I covered between the Ravens and the Colts that Lamar Jackson just went on a tear on Monday Night Football in the second half. 28-28, 1:16 remaining, and we'll see what Herbert can do as they start out their own 25. Three receivers to the right, one to the left, takes a snap. Back to pass in the pocket, steps up, fires across the middle. Short yardage, though, caught by Cook to the 30. I've got Tennessee winning it there for the AFC South, though the Colts are closing right in. Chargers flushed out to the left with Herbert, looking deep downfield, passes on a line, complete to Keenan Allen, and it's good for the first down at the 43. They rush up to the line of scrimmage. 2 timeouts the Chargers can take. They have it at the 43. Herbert takes a snap. Hurry up. Passes. And it's incomplete. Miscommunication between him and Mike Williams. As Williams was looking to get more downfield. Didn't turn back to the football. And the clock will stop. Yep, I already put my Christmas tree up. Yeah, if he just puts his eyes in the football, turns back to the ball, he'd be able to get it. I think Mike Williams was running a post route. That's what he was doing. He wasn't. Him and Herbert weren't on the same page there. 39 seconds left to go. Flag immediately down. Herbert zips it across the middle. Ball gets picked off, but the flag is down before, and this play gets blown dead. So the interception will not stand. It gets blown dead. The play shouldn't have happened, according to the official, and this will be on the Chargers. It's on the Chargers, right? If you blow it dead, should be false start. If it's neutral zone infraction, then they get a free play automatically. So what's the call here? It's on the Chargers. Okay, so it's on the Chargers penalty. And replay it down. Replay second down, illegal shift. Okay, so illegal shift by LA. The play shouldn't have happened. 2nd and 15. Second and 15, backs them up to their own 39-yard line. Herbert takes the snap, back to pass, fires down the left sideline. Tough pass, it's incomplete. Risky too, throws it into double coverage. Intended for Cook. And it was Hughes and Sorensen both in coverage, and Sorensen tried to jump that route, and it was close to being intercepted. Sorensen late got a hand on it, deflected it out. 3rd and 15 for the Chargers. Ball spot at their own 39-yard line. They go empty, 5 wide, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Herbert takes the snap. Back to pass, flushed out to his right. Clear pocket, steps up, fires a deep ball. Deep down the right sideline. Oh, just misses. It's incomplete. Looking for Keenan Allen. Thought that he was being held up to inside the 10, and there's no penalty flag. No penalty flag. Chavarius Ward, the one in coverage. And no flag. And Ward just slips in coverage, and Herbert overshoots Allen by 2 yards. Just overthrows him by 2 yards. 4th and 15, and the Chargers have to be careful. They will punt the football away. As Ty Long, their punter, is standing back at his own 26. Long boots it away. First punt of the game by LA. 20 seconds remaining. Angles it towards the far sideline. Returned by Hardman out of bounds at his own 29. Not really much this year as far as what I'm asking for Christmas. Just happiness and health, basically. And for everybody in my family and friends to be healthy and to have a great year as well. And then for all you guys as well, for the incredible community to have a great year, to be happy and healthy. That's all that I can ask for. For new microwave there for Vegas. There we go. All right, Mahomes will go from the shotgun formation at his own 28-yard line. 72 yards away from the end zone. Mahomes takes the snap. Back to pass, steps up, fires, and that ball is caught by Pringle. Gets out of bounds with 11 seconds. Chiefs have all 3 timeouts, by the way. Kansas City has all 3 timeouts. The Chargers have left multiple points off the board in this game. Harrison Butker. They're trying to get into his field goal range. The Chargers missed converting on 4th down 3 times. 2 of those times they were inside the Chiefs' 5. One of those was a fumble at the goal line. And a timeout taken by Kansas City. 2 timeouts remaining. They're going to take a timeout here to get this play call correct to see if they can take a deep shot. 335 yards through the air. Patrick Mahomes tonight. What a game. Setting up for a big-time finish. It's going to either be Chiefs W or overtime in this matchup, or expect the unexpected. That'd be crazy if the game ends in like a pick 6. That'd be wild. Absolutely wild if that happened. Yeah, wishing you guys the best of luck with that this year. 1st and 10, 11 seconds left to go. Ball spotted at their own 38. Mahomes takes the snap, steps up, pressure coming, launches deep down the right sideline. It is incomplete. 5 seconds left to play. And all that they could do is a prayer. That's all that the Chiefs can hope for, is a prayer to get to the end zone and hope that the Chargers do not have the angle. I've got Brooklyn to win the East. And they will wisely just take a knee. So that means extra football. They're not going to risk it. And we have extra football. 28-28. We need more time to determine who will win this one. What a game tonight. The Chiefs, number 3 in the AFC. Same record as the Patriots in Tennessee, 9-4 record. The Chargers, 1 game behind, 8-5 at number 5 in the AFC. Right behind Baltimore, who has the head-to-head with the same record at 8-5. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, and what a game we have tonight. Chargers have more first downs, 28 first downs, yet the Chiefs in this game, just big-time passing yards. Kansas City's been more through the air tonight. Mahomes with 335 passing yards, Herbert with 236. The Chargers have found a run game. Chargers have found a run game tonight. Yeah, the Chargers were up 14-13 at the end of the third. So the Chargers led at the end of the third, 14-13, and then Kansas City the Chargers led 21-13, and then Kansas City got the 2-point conversion. It was 21-19, tied it up at 21 with a 2-point conversion. And we get a good finish, hopefully, in store. Overtime coming up here in just a couple moments. If you guys are doing the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Got Santa right behind me. Can't wait for this one. He's been watching this one tonight, all throughout my stream. Yeah, overtime got reduced now to 10 minutes. Welcome in, Frank, on the stream. Yeah, hopefully whatever happens here is hopefully it won't be ending in a tie. That's the worst feeling ever, is when the game ends in a tie. So it's going to be in Patrick Mahomes' hands first to start out. The Chiefs will get the kickoff to start off overtime. Both of these teams have had their opportunities tonight. Kansas City, with Patrick Mahomes, he had a fumble. He also had an interception. And he also had a pass that slipped away from his hands that would have been a sure touchdown, as they went for on a fourth down and couldn't convert at the 2-yard line of LA. And then the Chargers tonight decided to pass the football 4 times in their first drive inside the Chiefs' 5. They could not come down with any points as they gambled for it. Left a touchdown off the board. They've left 2 touchdowns off the board. Inside the 5. They did another time instead of taking a field goal right before halftime, where they should have just took the points, and instead they decided to go for it, and they don't come away with anything before halftime. It was Donald Parham, a tight end for the Chargers. Terrible sighting. It was on the first drive of the game. It was scary. Yeah, we'll have to see. I think he's sleeping right now. I haven't brought him out in a while. Maybe if I'm like streaming on Christmas or something, maybe I'll bring him out. He likes spending time with the family and being part of these streams. Chargers kick this football away. Drifts all the way back, and the Chiefs will let it bounce in the back of their own end zone. They'll start off at their own 25. I heard that he's in a stable condition, so that is good news there. Ten minutes in overtime. Here's an injury update, as Donald Parham Jr. was the one who got loaded onto a stretcher on the first drive, and he is right now in evaluation for a head injury at UCLA Harbor Medical Center. He's also in stable condition. Pass underneath intended for Kelsey. It's incomplete. So looks like he's under evaluation right now. He's currently undergoing tests and imaging. Stable condition, though, so that's good news. Kansas City wins with a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes got 9 career game-winning drives. In the fourth quarter overtime, Mahomes takes a snap, fires, left side, complete to Kelce, turns upfield with a huge catch. Pass midfield, and that is good for a catch of around 27. Tackle down from behind around the 48-yard line of Charger territory. That's just what he thrives upon for Kelce. It's yards after catch. Catch, turn upfield. Just like that. Tyreek Hill took the last play off. He's back in the game. On the top side of the screen, one-on-one coverage. Mahomes pump fake and incomplete. Ball slipped out of his hands, looking towards the far sideline for Demarcus Robinson. Looks like it's a head injury. That's scary. Yeah, looks like it's a head injury. He was shaking his hands when he was on the cart. 9:20 left to go. Mahomes once again from the gun. They keep on passing the football. 2nd and 10 coming up at the 48-yard line of the Chargers. Mahomes takes the snap. Another pass again. Launches right side. Hill soars up, grabs it. Knocked out of bounds. Ooh, it could be a late hit. Hill goes flying straight into the bench. There's no penalty flag. It's good for around a catch of 12. He was pushed out of bounds, like a couple steps out of bounds. He was pushed. Chargers get away with one there. Really lucky. Hill went straight to the bench. Like he went straight to the. He was on the Chiefs sideline right at the bench after he made that catch. He was flying like right into it. That's how fast he was. Pass underneath, complete. Kelce again, turns upfield. Oh, big catch, 15. Could he break it? 10-5, touchdown. Travis Kelce wins it in overtime for Kansas City. What a game. Only took him 1:15 to do so. Unfortunate for the Chargers. They couldn't even touch the football. The Chiefs just chunk it out. 75 yards down the field and 2 big catches in overtime to win it for Travis Kelce. He had a monster performance. Him and Hill tonight had a massive game. There's one man that he makes miss. Two men that he makes miss and just right into the end zone. Chargers just gave up. He had a player jogging behind him that could have made the tackle. Michael Davis right behind just gives up. Even though Kelce has yet to go into the end zone, just gives up 10 yards away from the end zone when he had a chance to track him down from behind. Yeah, I'm not too high on the other team not touching the football. In my opinion, too, it's unfortunate that the other team can't touch the football for the Chargers tonight. I've never been a big fan of it. I've always think like equal chance to get the ball for possession. Because in basketball you play 5 minutes of basketball in OT. Everybody gets both teams have multiple possessions that they have, and yeah, that's not how the NFL is. It's better though than what it used to be, because they used to just be you could win with a field goal, but that changed a couple years ago, and now you have to win with a touchdown. So many opportunities by the Chargers tonight too, and they had two times that they were on drives inside the 5 that they couldn't put anything together tonight. Crazy finish. Kansas City takes the W as they are up once again for 10-4 on the season for the Chargers, or for the Chiefs. 10-4. Chargers are at 8-6 on the season after this game. It's we thank you guys so much for joining in, and the Chiefs are now in first place in the AFC for the moment until the Patriots and Tennessee play, and barring if New England and Tennessee do win on their games this weekend. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. This was awesome. Special live stream got to cover tonight. Haven't covered football in quite a bit, so glad to have you guys join the line, be a part of the stream tonight. Before I do sign off, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well tonight, everybody. And I'm going to close out. Before I do wrap up, I'm going to close out to the channel members. All channel members get a shout out. Currently around 30 channel members total, as we have Jason, Aaron, Manon Hayes, Cindy, Rajib, Old Ed Deuce, Russell, D-Block, CW2K, BP Greg, James, Magic, Oreo Pudding, Reezer, Bino, Mark, Kelly, Mike Rashad, John, Jessica Barco, Stephanie, Ahino Joseph, Elkie and GFR90, Marish, Christian, Keith, Woody, Warren, Rodolfo, Kit Lorenz, Pamela, Oscar, Isaiah, I Am Ghost, member from Taiwan, Rides of Steel, Don, Mr. Mundre, Alden, Abdurrahman, Patrick, and Juan Ishmael. What a game tonight. Chiefs win it. Travis Kelce, game-winning touchdown, 34-28 the final. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your night.